And here we go. Geezer, how are we doing, buddy? Can you actually, because I completely forgot, can you send me the link to the Discord again? And here we go. '49ers, Rams, Monday Night Football. Does it get any better than this? Hoo-wee. It's good to be back, everybody. This season has been challenging, to say the least. Challenging season. Every game has just been something. It's been something every single game. So let's hopefully the Niners can get a nice win. Hopefully we pick up the W, get the win, no one gets hurt, and we do our thing and we get this season really rocking and rolling. Good to have everybody here. One person here. Feel free to drop in, say hello. And then I got me a Knicks hat today at the mall. The Knicks. The Knickerbockers. The Knicks, they actually have a number of pretty good players now. Julius Randle, RJ Barrett, they signed Jalen Brunson. So Knicks could be okay. We'll see. We shall see. But yeah, if you can, Geezer, feel free to drop the link for that Discord again, because I just got so sidetracked after that horrible game against the Broncos. But we're back. We're being positive. We got a lot of good things happening. Julius Randle is good, but inconsistent, yeah. He's one of those guys where I think Damian Lee. What is up, good sir? We are just over 30 minutes away from kickoff, I do believe. Got to pull up the channel right here. And, this is going to be a good one. I mean, 49ers, Rams. No, you good, Geezer. No worries. Yeah, no worries, man. Yeah, after who have the ball first, Caesar? I just have it there just so it's beside someone, but I don't know yet. Geezer, sorry about that. That last game was really difficult, and once that game ended, I was just like, I need some time away. Because losing 11-10 is crazy. Carcast, how are we doing, good sir? Yeah, no worries, man. I appreciate you going to set that up and everything. It means a lot. So that's really awesome of you to do that. But maybe we can plan it, together, and we'll get it rocking and rolling. All right, yeah, Carcast, how we doing, Caesar? Don't forget, guys, like the stream because that will bump us up, Getting live a little bit early. Very busy week at work, so normally I like to put out a few videos, but haven't had nearly the chance. But I do hope you guys checked out the preview video that I did. Unfortunately, I actually had, in my predictions, I've had the 49ers losing this game, but we'll see. Crazy Juice, welcome, man, welcome. Good to see you. Good to see everybody here. We got 7 people in here already. So yeah, do the thing, like the video, like the stream, and that will bump us up. We'll get a whole bunch of people in here. And then if you guys have any topics that you'd like to talk about before kickoff, drop it in the comments. In the meantime, I'm just going to kind of go over some NFL news. Would you promote D'Amico to head coach and Anthony? That's a good question, Damien. I would consider the D'Amico to head coach, but I don't think I would go with Anthony Lynn as the offensive coordinator. I would want somebody else to coordinate the offense. Yeah, I just don't know. With Anthony Lynn, he was the offensive coordinator in Detroit. He got fired. He and I know it's very early in the season and a lot of things are going to change. And, who knows? Bryant, good to have you here, buddy. Always good seeing all the regular crowd shuffles in. Melody. But yeah, I would like Deebo potentially as a head coach here in San Francisco, but I just don't know if I think it's like the best. I mean, Shanahan does get a lot of. We have 7 likes already. Let's get to 10. Yeah, I like Deebo a lot. I just would rather a different offensive coordinator if we were going to go that direction. But I think D'Amico's fantastic. Are there hooligan fanatics in football and basketball in the United States? I would say there definitely are. I would say there's every fan base, and I'm not going to say any one team in particular, but every fan base has toxic fans. And then, I think here in the U.S., you don't really see the smoke flares as much, but what you do see a lot of is, the fighting in the stands. And a lot of times it's fans who root for the same team. So I don't know. I wouldn't say there's necessarily a hooligan aspect to it. Nothing like what you kind of hear about in other places. Like, I want to say a quick rest in peace and a quick, for what happened. I don't know if anyone heard about what happened in I think it was in Indonesia, was it? Jesus, yeah, at the soccer game there. Holy smokes. But, all right, Ashton, good to have you here. Good to have you here. Bang, bang, Niner gang. John Reed, it is good to see you here. Smoke 82, man. Always a pleasure. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you stopping by. And then let's see what else we got. Kadarius Cooper. All right. Yeah, let's if you guys want to hop in and join there's a Discord that our good buddy Geezer, who's been here long time moderator, long time person here, part of the Shifty's 49ers talk crew, setting up a Discord, so feel free to check that out. That would be awesome. I'm going to go and join it. I have Discord on my phone, so all right, cool. Beautiful. I just joined that, Geezer. Feel free to join that link. Rams. Kadarius Cooper says Rams. Yeah, the Rams are playing pretty well. After a really, really rough week 1, the Rams have really got it together. Although, I'm trying to think who they play. Oh, they played the Falcons and the Cardinals. The Cardinals, I'm not really sure what to think about them. They did not look super impressive against the Panthers, but at the end of the day, with how this NFL season's gone, a win is a win. And then the Falcons, they've actually been better than I thought they would be. So, but yeah, we got 9 people in here, guys. Yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Kadarius Cooper, feel free to. That would really mean a lot. Yeah, feel free to drop any questions in the chat. And then in the meantime, let's go over some NFL news. Wow. Yeah, there's just been a lot of injuries, this year. A lot of injuries when you think about a couple of big-time players who've just are out for the season now. When you have Javonte Williams, running back for the Broncos, tore his ACL and LCL. I'm not too familiar with all the medical terms, but I always got to bust these out. Okay. So put some comments in the chat about. So I'm debating on what jersey to get next. I actually have quite a few. The only current player's jersey that I actually do have a Garoppolo one, but I also have a George Kittle, but I want to maybe get another current player's jersey. Who will be the player of the game on offense and defense? That's a really good question. Oh, yeah, you like that one, huh, Geezer? It's the cat, isn't it? It's the cat, I think. I believe my picture is the cat. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's the cat with like the denim overalls. I'm glad you like that. Offensive player of the game. Ooh, that's going to be a tough one. I really hope it's Kittle. I think Kittle is due for a big game. It's been a long time since he's had a really big game. I want to say the last big-time impact game receiving, I think it was it maybe against the Cincinnati Bengals last year? I'm trying to think if that was the case. I know he had a huge game there. As for the defense, well, excuse me. I want to see if who's active. Does anyone know, is Eric Armstead playing? Okay, let's see. No Kinlaw. Damn it. Okay, so Eric Armstead is active, but no Kinlaw. I was really hoping for Kinlaw. Kinlaw's big. But I'm going to say for let's go with Eric Armstead. Let's go with Eric Armstead because the Rams, their right guard has now had to move to center because the center got injured, Brian Allen. Now, the left guard, I think David Edwards, if I'm not mistaken, he is also out. So basically, the right guard is now the center. So they actually have they now have a new left guard and right guard playing. So I think that someone like Eric Armstead could really feast tonight. I'm really hoping for a Fred Warner. I want Fred Warner to have some impact plays. I think Fred Warner is a very good player, but he hasn't consistently made plays since the 2020 season. Whatever it is, he hasn't been making big-time plays, like game-changing plays, and that's what we paid him the big money to do. So I'd like to think that he can maybe have some big-time plays for us. If it's not Hufanga, then Warner. Oh, for the jersey? Yeah, that's a good call, Hufanga. Glad ESPN is back on Sling. Yeah, I heard about that, John. Sling, and then what's the other one? Is it Dish, I think? That because Disney owns ESPN and Disney owns a bunch of stuff, but I think they pulled ESPN. Was it over the weekend or something like that, maybe? But ooh, this flavor of Monster is really good. It's a zero sugar one. It's the peachy keen. Easy answer is Bosa. Chris, good to see you again. But I think Drake Jackson gets a couple of sacks. That would be big. You know that every team is going to put a lot of emphasis on stopping Bosa. Oh, if it's not Hufanga, then Warner. Oh, for the defensive player of the game? Could be. Someone who needs to have a big game tonight is going to be Diamador Lenore. Lenore is going to need to have a big game because he's going to be on Cooper Kupp, or if it's Sammy Womack who's out there. But whoever's going to be on Cooper Kupp is going to have their work cut out for him. It's going to be a long night for him. I could see Hufanga. I hope that it's maybe Warner. I'd like Warner to have some big-time plays. Interception, fumble forced, fumble recovery, sacks, that kind of thing. I think that would be huge for the defense. Because Warren is the guy, right place at the right time. He does a good job, but if he wants to be among the elite linebackers, and I think he very well can be, and he has shown to be in the past, but he needs to consistently make those big plays. If the Niners lose, I will act like Malika Andrews on... Yeah. Corey Kidd, welcome to the stream. Guys, you know what to do. Hit that like button. That'll really help out with the algorithm. And then just really help out with the channel too. Let's get some people in here. It's going to be a fun game. We have, let's see, we're at 10 likes already. Let's see if we can get to 15. Let's do it up. So yeah, we know the opposing offenses are, those red throwback jerseys look so good. Those look so good. Wow. I mean, look good, feel good. In the words of the great Jerry Rice, you look good, feel good, play good. But, yeah, we know that with Bosa, teams are always going to try and stop Bosa. They're going to go out of their way to try and limit what he can do. Now, Bosa's so amazing that he can still wreck game plans. But I think it's always, in a situation like this, it's always huge then when you have someone else who can step up. whether that's a Drake Jackson, whether that's an Eric Armstead, whether that's who else is going to be Samson Ebukam. Ebukam is someone who he's going against his former team, so you know that he wants to show what he can do. He wants to show and prove to the Rams, hey, you made a mistake letting me go. And then, of course, like the cornerbacks are going to have to step up. But to me, Fred Warner, because here's the thing, and I put it in my preview video. The Rams, so between Cooper Kupp and Tyler Higbee, that's where about maybe 55 to 60% of their targets are going to just those two guys. That's serious. We got to be able to lock him down. We know Cooper Kupp's going to get targeted a lot. We know that McVay's going to do whatever he can to get Cooper Kupp into favorable positions. All we can do is try and limit Cooper Kupp. But someone like Tyler Higbee, we know that Stafford targets him a lot. So especially when he gets uncomfortable early, they'll go to Cooper Kupp and they'll go to Tyler Higbee. So we get pressure quickly, force those mistakes, force those quick decisions. Yes, Ashton, Drake Jackson's a rookie, second round pick. Oh, Daniel Brunskill's right there. I wonder if Brunskill, the Aaron Donald neutralizer, is going to be out there. Drake Jackson is a rookie second-round pick out of USC. He's shown a lot of promise. So, very early, still very early. We're only at this is week 4, ladies and gentlemen. So, you think the Niners have a chance to beat the Rams today, Cesar says. Yes, I mean, I definitely think that the Niners have a chance to beat the Rams. I'll put it this way. If I was a betting man, based on how badly the offense looked, I would probably bet on someone like on the Rams maybe. But, with that being said, I think there's plenty of scenarios where the 49ers win this game. Really, some of the keys to victory that I mentioned in the preview video is going to be, when we run the ball well against the Rams, we beat them. So when we look at last year, the 2 regular season games that we beat the Rams, we had about 130-something rushing yards. We had 150 rushing yards in the 2 wins. In the loss, only 50 rushing yards, and most of those were Deebo in the playoffs. So going to head back to the living room with my check-in later. Chris, thank you so much. I appreciate you checking in. And it's stop in, check in. And if you have any thoughts, feel free to leave them in the comments, man. The defense and special teams show up. It's the offense that needs to show up. Yeah, the offense does. So, the offense needs to step up big time. That means Jimmy Garoppolo, of course. And it looks like Jake Brendel is snapping. So I think that my guess is that Brendel is going to be the starting center. Although it would be curious to see if Daniel Brunskill gets any time out there. Kyle Shanahan won 6 of last 7 versus the Rams. Of course, we lost the biggest one. Thank you very much, Geezer, for that. So him and Hufanga are now teammates. Just like, yeah, you're absolutely right, Ashton. Yeah, they did play together in USC. And I think, I think there's a reason why the Niners, are looking at USC players, because to me, their coaching, especially the way they had their defense set up, was not that good, especially for a guy like Drake Jackson. They were running a lot of 3-4. They'd have Drake Jackson as a D end in a 3-4, which is just, he doesn't have the size. He has the athleticism, but he just doesn't have the size to take on multiple guys. Like, you need to get Drake Jackson in space, one-on-one matchups, use his athleticism to beat the tackles. Hot take, Niners go 10-7 this year, but lose in the divisional round due to offensive issues. Could be the case. Could really be the case. Now, with that being said, the Niners offense, I think what we've seen in the first few weeks, maybe today as well, I think it's going to look very different as the season goes on. Like, we've really changed our offense last year. Like, initially, when you think about it, the offense for the 49ers at the beginning of last season compared to the end, of course, the Deebo factor was a huge one. So you never know what they might have up their sleeves as the season goes along. I hate making excuses for a guy like Garoppolo who, has been with the team for so many years. But I think a lot of the athletes in general, they're like, they're people of habit. These guys are normally used to the full off season, the preseason, yada, yada, yada. So, so we'll see. But hopefully, the offense needs to look a lot better. That's for sure. I'm a USC fan myself and plan on them being my alma mater later in life too. good school, from what I hear. I know a couple of people I know one person, I don't know if she's still there, but who went to USC. Got the Niners winning 28-14, does Geezer. I hope so. And look, obviously, I hope the Niners win. I don't really care how we do it. I want us to win. Although in my prediction video, I actually had the Rams winning this game. I had them winning 24-17. So we'll see what happens. The offense just needs to do their thing. All right. I'll be curious to see if Daniel Brunskill gets any playing time today. No Tarvarius Moore, too, which is somewhat of a key factor here because he is incredibly good on special teams. Shifties and Manning cast tonight for me. See, here's the thing. I like the Manning cast. I just think they bring on way too many guests. Like, they don't need to have that many guests. Like, maybe one guest a night. But that always just breaks up from what if I want to watch a football game and if I want to, listen to the thoughts of Peyton and Eli Manning, that's what I want to listen to, their thoughts on the game. And of course, they have some really great back and forth, even just not related to the game. But there are way too many guests on that show. Way too many. They need to reevaluate. Maybe they have changed it. Let's see. Yeah, I think they should bring one guest. Yeah, maybe one guest per half for like a few minutes and let them, But when there's a guest every quarter, I just don't think that Peyton and Eli can ever get into a rhythm of I want to hear them talk about the game whenever I watch that. So that's just my opinion. But, we all have and are entitled to one. So, but we are about 13 minutes away from kickoff, if I am not mistaken. Let's take a look-see. So the NFL, what a wild season so far for the NFL. Vikings, they beat the Saints 28-25. Man, the Niners uniforms are just so sick. Like, these throwbacks, they're so sick, but it's also, I don't want that to be the full-time uniform either. Just because I think it's nice when they break it out like 2 or 3 times a year. Albert Pujols hit 703, passes Babe Ruth. Wow, 703. That's big time. And I think Ruth hit, was it 714 or 713 that Ruth hit? And then you have Hank Aaron who hit 740 something. And then, of course, Barry Bonds. Controversial take, but I'm a huge Barry Bonds guy. So I love Barry Bonds. I know that it's easy to hate on him just because of, his attitude with the media and stuff, with some teammates, but he's the best. So there we go. Yeah, I know he passes Ruth in RBIs. Yeah, Ruth had 713 or 14 home runs, so Pujols has a little ways to go. I'm curious, did Pujols say if this is like his last year, or is he maybe going to come back for another year? Because he's pretty close to if he came back, he would for sure he'd surpass Ruth in home runs, and maybe Aaron too. I very much doubt that he would get to Bonds though. The Rams, they're showing Aaron Donald. Man, that guy scares me. He is so good. He is so freaking. It's his last year. You never know. Hey, we all thought Tom Brady retired. And then, bam, we'll see. Maybe, I'm sure people are going to try and convince him, like, hey, you're so close. Adjust the light right here. Alrighty, so we're about 10 minutes away from kickoff. If you have any comments, feel free to drop it. Yo, Jay in the Bay, what's good? How we doing tonight, buddy? Good to see you in here. If feel free to drop a like on this stream. We have 12 likes so far. Let's see if we can get to 15. You know what I heard? Jay Ellie, welcome to the stream. Maybe not a bad idea. Just DH. But you know what I thought someone mentioned recently that was really funny? So Barry Bonds at this point is no longer eligible for the Hall of Fame. But I thought it'd be really funny if like the Giants signed him for like whatever contract for a few days, let him DH or, when they play an AL team or whatever, and then his Hall of Fame thing gets reset. That's what I would do. Plus, I mean, Bonds is still probably a better hitter than the vast majority of the Giants players because we're not a great team this year. Giants need some star power. That's the thing with the Giants, and I don't want to get too sidetracked with baseball talk, but, people made a good point where it's like, if you're a Giants fan, like, who is the player that you're going to the ballpark to see? Like, it used to be Lincecum, Bumgarner, Kane, Posey. But now it's like, I like Carlos Rodon. I like Logan Webb. Camilo Duvall, who can hit 104. What position do you think Brunskill is playing? Is he going to be starting? I don't know if he's going to be starting. I saw Jimmy just warming up, taking snaps from Brendel, so I would assume Brendel's going to be starting. Burford and Banks have been playing well. It'd be weird to I think it'd be an odd decision unless one of those guys starts struggling or gets hurt, but we hope that doesn't happen. Then I don't think Brunskill starts, but yeah, unless someone struggles or gets hurt. Let's see. Brunskill, the ultimate sub. Yeah, you're right, Jay Ellie. You're absolutely right. He can pretty much play he can pretty much play any position on the offensive line. And that's, to me, where I think his true value is that, if someone gets hurt, that he can come in and do a solid job. He's not going to be a Pro Bowler, but do a solid job wherever he is. Yeah, he's active tonight. I saw him. He was suited up, but I don't know. I don't think he's going to be starting. My guess for the offensive line is going to be McKivitz, Banks, Brendel, Burford, and McGlinchey. And then we'll see how it goes. What's good? Hockey season, yeah. I'm a Sharks fan, but the Sharks are not going to be good this year. Brent Burns got traded away. Yeah. Sharks are not going to be good. I'm going to my first 49ers home game, November 27th, coming from Wisconsin. Who do the Niners play that week? November 27th. Let's see. That's week 12. That's going to be the Saints. Should be a good game, actually. That should be a good game. We'll see how the teams are. We'll see how the team's looking. Saints are an interesting one, that's for sure. Great idea about Barry Bonds and the Giants. Yeah, I don't see why not, I think it's silly. And this is, of course, me coming from the fan of I'm a huge fan of Barry Bonds. I just think it's silly for baseball. I mean, they're so hypocritical, number one, but like just to try and sweep that whole era under the rug, it's like that's not happening. Like, to me, McGuire, Clemens, Sosa, Bonds, like all these guys should be in the Hall of Fame. It's absolutely silly that they're not. Yes, Geezer. Yeah, what was the year? I think it was 2017, I think, when the Sharks lost to the Penguins in the Stanley Cup Finals. Not a big Brendel fan so far this year, says Jay Ellie. Yeah, I mean, I think Brendel is okay. I think that the 49ers, and they'll not admit this, but I think that they were expecting Alex Mack to come back for one more year. And then when Alex Mack is like, no, I'm retiring, they're like, okay, I guess we'll just roll with Brendel. Saints with Dalton makes it a game if Jameis is still injured, I'm assuming. Or 2016, you're right. But I think it was it the 2016-2017 season, or was it actually in 2016? But I'm probably not. I'm probably going to root for the Preds since they look like a really good team. Oh, you should root for your Devils, New Jersey Devils, man. Root for the team that, been to plenty of road 49er games, just never a home game. I actually haven't been to a game. Maybe I have. The Levi Stadium, it's a nice stadium, but it's just nothing nearly Oh, so the Rams will get the ball. So the kickoff is happening right now, everybody. I thought it was at 5:20. It's kickoff. The game is about to be underway. So we will be kicking to the Rams. And Robbie Gold is setting up to kick it away. The kick is away. And it's going to be a touchback. So the Rams do start with the ball at their own 25-yard line. Christian, good to see you, buddy. Great to have you here. Yeah, the Saints, well, that game against, they lost to the Vikings. I mean, Saints are a work in progress. They're kind of like us, actually. That game might be a real low-scoring affair. Great defense, offense, not so much. So it's 1st and 10 for the Rams at their own 25. I formation, Stafford behind center. Receiver up top. You also got Higbee up top. They're going to hand it off, and a decent gain on first down. Maybe a pickup of about 4 yards. Tackle by Fred Warner. So that's going to make it 2nd and 6 for the LA Rams. Solid little pickup there. Had a nice hole to begin the game. We need a Stafford passing to you for more 3. So you got Armstead out there. You got Givens, Bosa, and Ebukam on the defensive line. Mosley. Snap is away. Stafford going to throw it quick. It's going to be caught by Cooper Kupp, who will get a first down. Niners were definitely playing a little bit passive on that one. Not super aggressive, but it is a first down for the LA Rams. Charvarius Ward on the coverage, but he was definitely playing pretty soft. But the Rams pick up a first down. First hockey game I saw, Wings at San Jose. All righty. Stafford behind center, single back. They have 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. He's going to hand it off, and he's going to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets half a yard, if that. So very solid defense. Yeah, the Rams have had to make a number of changes here to their offensive line. Bobby Evans and Alaric Jackson. So Stafford and shotgun back to his right. Looking to throw it. He does throw it to Higbee. It looks like Higbee gets about 7, maybe 8 yards on second down. So it's going to be Nick. Bang, bang, Shifty's Niner gang. Let's get it. 3rd and 1 for the Rams at their own nearly 45-yard line. Can the Niners defense make a big stop here? Stafford and shotgun back to his left. 2 receivers up top, 2 down low. Stafford looking to throw. He's going to throw it. It's going to be, it looks like it was caught by Cooper Kupp. It was a pickup down into Niners territory. A pickup of about 10, so maybe 1st and 10 at the 49ers, maybe 35-yard line. Oh, yeah, that's a catch. That looks like a good catch. I don't know if the 49ers were going to consider. I don't know if the Niners were going to consider challenging that, but initially it looked like Cooper Kupp bobbled it, but then he was able to wrap it up. So 1st and 10 for the Rams. Let's go, Niners sickness. How we doing, bud? At the 49ers 45-yard line, Stafford behind center, I formation, Kupp in motion. Snap is away, fakes the handoff. He's under pressure, and Stafford's going to actually get out of it. Stafford's running for yards, picks up about 4 yards. Looked like he was dead to rights in the backfield, but Stafford able to make a positive play out of it. Tackled by Dre Greenlaw. I don't know how we didn't wrap him up there. That just is inexcusable. So fakes the handoff. Kevin Givens was right there, had him in his arms. It looked like Mosley was being held, and they didn't call it. Snap is away. They're going, hurry up. Bosa's trying to get out there. Cooper Kupp first down, Rams. A whole lot of stuff's happening. Hard to keep up with it with the replays and the hurry-up offense. They're now down to the 49ers' 31-yard line. It is 1st down and 10 Rams. It was a quick pass out to Cooper Kupp. Nick Bosa read the play fairly well, but just wasn't able to make the play. So it's 1st and 10 Rams at the Niners' 31-yard line. Rams moving the ball very well here to start the game. Stafford behind center, 2 receivers, 2 tight ends. They are going to fake the handoff. He's going to dump it off to Higbee. Higbee's going to get tackled there, and the ball comes out. I think they're going to say he was down, though, maybe. And Higbee, regardless, does come up with it. So that's a pickup of about 4, maybe 5 yards on first down. It's going to be second down and 6. I think they're going to call it. Yeah, second down and 6. At the Niners' 27-yard line, I would say. Can the Niners need to get a stop here? Just get, comfortable in the game. Don't give up a big play. Turnover would be awesome, obviously. Stafford's going to be behind center I formation. You have Cooper Kupp up top with Higbee, and then down low, Cooper Kupp's now coming in motion. Stafford is going to hand it off to, I'm not sure who that is, if that's, let me see, number 3. Can't quite tell who it is, but he gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 3rd and 6. This is a big 3rd and 5, they're going to call it. So it's Cam Akers, the running back. Yeah, they had their wide receiver back in the backfield as like a fullback. 3rd and 6, they're going to go hurry up. Stafford and shotgun, back to his left, 3 receivers down low. Stafford looking to throw. He is going to throw it to Higbee, and Higbee is going to get the first down. He breaks a tackle. That's pretty roughhousing right there. At the it is a first down, though. The Niners defense playing very passive, really stressing that bend, don't break. Higbee looked as if he was going to stay into block, peels out. Lenore tries to make the tackle on Higbee, and eventually Fred Warner runs him out of bounds, but that is a first down, Rams. Higbee is on the sideline, helmet off. We'll see how he looks maybe a little bit banged up. Rams going to keep up. There's 10 seconds on the play clock. Stafford and shotgun. Cooper Kupp to his right, back to his left. 2 receivers up top. They're at the 49ers 19-yard line. Cooper Kupp's going to motion. That's a false start. In the words of the great Tom Grassi, it's the cha-cha. It's the cha-cha. That is on Joe Noteboom, the left tackle. Obviously, he was very concerned about what Nick Bosa was maybe going to do on that play. 1st and 15 for the Rams. This is where the 49ers defense has to start making a stand here. So we have Stafford's going to be in shotgun. Back to his left, Cooper Kupp beside him. Cooper Kupp's going to flare out now. Snap is away. He's going to dump it off to the running back, Darrell Henderson, who's going to get maybe just beyond the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to be second down and 9. A nice little screen play there by the LA Rams. Niners read it fairly well. Henderson had a decent amount of space to work with, but it's 2nd and 9. Niners need to keep up this defense, need to get pressure, force a mistake. Stafford is known to make mistakes. 2nd and 9 at the Niners' 18-yard line. Stafford in shotgun by himself. Henderson is now going to go in the backfield. Stafford's going to move up behind center. 3 receivers down low. They're going to fake the handoff. He's under immediate pressure. Ebukam gets there with Drake Jackson back to the 30-yard line. Samson Ebukam with the big-time sack. That's going to be a huge loss for the Rams. That's going to make it about 3rd and 20, I say. Ebukam, let's go. Ebukam right there. Drake Jackson, too. I wonder if they'll split the sack or if they'll just give it to Ebukam. Big-time play right there. They read that like a book. So it's going to be 3rd and 19 right now. 3rd and 19 for the Rams. Niners have to be disciplined right here. Niners have to be disciplined. So Stafford in shotgun, back to his right. Snap is away. They're just going to hand it off to Henderson, who's going to get decent yardage here, but it's not going to get anywhere close to a first down. Trying to make it maybe a more manageable field goal, but it's going to be 4th down at the Niners' 21-yard line, 4th and 12, and then you have to... the cha-cha. So it's going to be 4th and 12 for the Rams. There is a Rams player down. It looks like an offensive lineman. And that's Coleman Shelton being helped off. Coleman Shelton, the center, who was the original right guard, now the center being helped off. We're not sure the status of Tyler Higbee. We have Matt Gay, who is the kicker for the LA Rams. 4th and 12 for the kick is... Snap is away, kick is up. It's going to be right down Broadway. So the Rams are going to take a 3-0 lead on their first possession of the game. 3-0 Rams. And the Niners offense will then come out onto the field. So the Rams were able to move the ball, but it definitely seemed like the Niners were playing very passive, trying to see what looks the Rams were going to give them. Willing to give up, actually, a couple of first downs, so we'll see. Bend, don't break, let's go Niners. Beto, you got that right, man. That was very much a bend, don't break. Don't give up the big play. We know that the Rams, they're prone to taking big shots. We saw it last year in was it the Sunday night or Monday night game where the Niners won? That one of the first plays of the game, the Stafford went deep. So, of course, Niners don't want to give up the big play. They don't want to go down heavy. But defense looked pretty good there. Defense flying around. Bend, Stafford, but don't break. Alrighty. So Ebukam gets on the stat sheet with a sack. Yeah, pretty darn good. Dre Greenlaw, already 6 tackles on the game. Wow. Greenlaw, very active. Touchdown was in reach. Senor Lee, interesting, only 3 guests for Manning Cast tonight. Yeah, maybe they're trying to reel it in, which I think is a good idea because the Manning Cast just has way too many guests. But guys, if you're here, do feel free to like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It does mean a lot. It really helps out actually with engagement. By liking it, we can get a lot more people in here. We have 637 subscribers. Kerry Hyder is playing Damian Lee. And let's see how many likes we have. We're 14 likes. Let's get to 15 likes. 15 likes. We're so close. We are so close to 15 likes. All right. Yeah, Trent Williams, man. It's such a bummer. It's funny that Clyde Edwards-Helaire sealed a fantasy blowout win when I swapped him and Deebo last minute. Yeah. This is some pretty interesting graphics. But yeah, the Niners, we've just been hit so hard. And it's the case every year, it seems like. So many freaking, like Trent Williams out, Elijah Mitchell. You can see Trey Lance there, just a freaking bummer. But hey, this is football. We gotta keep 15 Master Spin. Thank you. All right, let's see. Let's get to 20. Let's do it. We can get to 20. 20. There's Javon Kinlaw up there. Javon Kinlaw looking really sharp tonight. The nice chain, is that like a shirt or a jacket? So, this is actually the first points that the 49ers have allowed in the first quarter this season. That was a long drive. There's 6:48 left. That took over half the quarter. So the offense really needs to get a drive going. One of the things that you cannot have happen, and I don't want to jinx this, so I'm knocking on wood here. You can't just go 3 and out because the defense is on the field for a long time. But the Rams will be kicking it away. The kick is up. And it's going to be into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback. So the 49ers, we will have the ball. We will have the ball 1st and 10 at our own 25-yard line. So, of course, they're going to show the graphic here. Jimmy Garoppolo, the Niners record since Kyle Shanahan's been here, with Garoppolo and without. It's a fair thing to post, I would say. But let's see how the offense looks, folks. Let's see if we have anything dialed up, anything big that can really help the team out. Javon Kinlaw would look better if he was on the damn field. You're damn right about that. So Jimmy's going to come out in shotgun. Deebo to his right. Juszczyk, Ayuk, Kittle, and is that Ray out in the field? So Jimmy's looking to throw. Going to quick throw to Ayuk. First down. Ayuk breaking tackles up to the 40-yard line. Woo-wee. That's a pickup of about maybe 16, 17 yards on first down. Brandon Ayuk on a very nice slant route gets open. I'm not sure who was on the coverage there. But Niners coming out throwing. It was Darian Kendrick, the rookie out of Georgia, a guy who I actually quite liked in the draft. Move the chains, first down. Niners coming out shotgun again. Deebo to Jimmy's left and Juszczyk to his right. You got Kittle. They're going to hand it to Deebo. Deebo's going to get about 2 yards on first down. Ray is out there. Kittle, Ayuk, Deebo, and Juszczyk. Brandon Ayuk. So that's a pickup of about 1, maybe 2. Where's Deebo? That's a damn good question. Got to get Deebo more involved in the passing game. Oh, I see what they're doing. Where's Deebo and where's he lining up? We do want to get him more involved, though. 2nd and 9 for the 49ers. Jimmy in shotgun. To his right is Jeff Wilson. He's under pressure. Aaron Donald got in there immediately. I don't know what happened there with the blocking. Immediate pressure. Something broke down in communication right there. I think, yeah, it was either McGlinchey or Burford. Aaron Donald is like, what? Yeah, Burford is just letting McGlinchey. There was clearly a miscommunication because I've never seen Aaron Donald get there. Like, how do you not block Donald? Come on now. 3rd and 9. It's a bad situation for the Niners. Jimmy and shotgun. Back to his right. 3 receivers down low. Snap is away. Jimmy's going to throw it. First down, Jawan Jennings. Big first down pickup into Rams territory. That's a guy we need to see get more involved. Jawan Jennings. Big first down. Blocking was decent there. But the Rams are going to throw a lot of different looks here. Colton McKivitz and Banks with the assist right there on the block. Nice pickup there to Jawan Jennings. First down. Yeah, big time blown assignment there. Jimmy behind center, I formation. Juszczyk's going to flare out now. Jeff Wilson in the backfield, or is it Tevin Coleman? It's going to be Jeff Wilson. Pitch out to Wilson. Wilson's going to lose about 2 yards on first down. Guess who? Aaron freaking Donald is there. Aaron Donald, big time play. I think you just have to run away from Donald. Do you not think so? Have I gone crazy here? Run away from Donald. You're running right at him. Let's see. Oh, Donald just made Burford look really bad. Yeah, Burford just gets in his way, bro. Just get in his way. It's going to be 2nd and 12. Niners need some positive yards here on this second down. You don't want to go to 3rd and long with a guy like Aaron Donald out there. Jimmy's in shotgun. Back to his left. Deebo in motion. Ayuk, Juszczyk, and Kittle also on the field. Snap is away. Jimmy's got time. He's going to dump it down to Deebo. Deebo's going to pick up some decent yards. Gets maybe about 7 or so, 6, 7 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and manageable. It's about 3rd and 5, maybe 3rd and 6. They're going to call it 3rd and 5. Nice pickup right there. We are down to the Rams' 45-yard line, is it? About the Rams' 44-yard line. So definitely, yeah, where are the Rams without Aaron Donald? Tevin Coleman seeing his first action back with the 49ers. Snap is away. Jimmy throws it quick. Caught by Jawan Jennings. Another big first down. Really solid blocking on that. Jawan Jennings, and that's someone that we need to get more involved. 2 big catches on 3rd down by Jawan Jennings. Good to see Tevin Coleman back with the team, although I'd like to see Jordan Mason. But Jimmy with a nice little play there. Kind of did like a little pump fake. Kind of caused Wagner to stop. And then, bam, just hit him. So 1st and 10, Niners, Jimmy 4 out of 5 for 44 yards. Niners need to start getting some positive yards here on first down, though. That's what we got to do. The last couple of first downs, it's been a pickup of 1 and a loss of 2, so that's not ideal. Play clock running low. You got to snap it. Snap it. You got to call timeout. Niners call timeout. That's going to be a timeout. Yeah, you have to call the timeout there. Bummer. That's something that as an experienced quarterback, you can't, you never know how big these timeouts can be later on in the game. Luckily it's still the first half, so it, shouldn't be a game-changing thing, but I do like it. Yeah, timeout 49ers. So the 49ers will move the ball pretty well here. We are now at the Rams' 32-yard line, down to the Rams' 32. Rushing, the Niners on the day, it's the first drive, but 2 carries for -1 yards. That's not a recipe for success, folks. But hey, if we come out, we're throwing the football, then maybe the Rams have to back up a little bit, and then you can hit them with some runs. But just run away from Donald. Run away from Aaron Donald. That should be it. Back-to-back long drives. You're right about that, Christian. Timeout 49ers. Beto, you're right. Yeah, back-to-back long drives. This game is going by quickly. There's maybe 3 minutes left in the first quarter. 3:38 left in the first quarter. So, yeah, this game's flying by. I think a lot, defenses are definitely implementing this bend, don't break deal. But, I think that, both the Rams have done well on first and second down, but they just can't get home on third down. So, but the Niners, it's a dangerous game to play, consistently getting into, third and medium, 3rd and long. So I think a huge thing, Tevin Chemical TDs in the Super Bowl. Yep, as of the past 5 years. This game will be over before you know it if it goes this way. Yeah, yikes, we'll see. But hey, you know there's going to be plenty in store. When it's the 49ers and Rams, there is no joking between these two teams. There is no love lost between these two teams. Got 10 people in here. Guys, you know what to do. Like, subscribe. Feel free to share the stream as well. Tweet it out. We'll get some people in here, you know. All that really does mean a lot to me. We're at 17 likes, so close to 20. Let's get to 20 likes, guys. We can do it. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So Jawan Jennings has had a really, really good start to this game. In the Tom Brady house right now. Jeepers, yeah. Yeah, Jawan Jennings has had a really nice start to the game. 2 big third down pickups. Niners, let's just got to start establishing the run game a little bit. Got to find ways, got to find ways. So Jimmy behind center, single back formation. 2 tight ends and 2 receivers. The receivers are Ayuk and McLeod. Kittle in motion. They're going to pitch it up the middle. There we go. Jeff Wilson Jr. running. Jeff Wilson touchdown. That's how you get the run game going. Touchdown. 49ers. Let's go. Let's go. Jeff Wilson Jr. 32-yard run. Touchdown. San Francisco. Let's go. Jeff Wilson. Big time play. George Kittle coming across the block. Let's see how the block's set up. Wow, just Burford there. McGlinchey. Brendel getting downfield too. Big time run by the 49ers. Let's go. Robbie Golden for the extra point. Pepper with the snap. Kick is up and it's right down Broadway. 7-3 49ers. Let's go. Jeff Wilson Jr. running with authority right up the middle. Big time touchdown by the 49ers. 7-3. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. I love it. Love to see it. Niners offense. Bam. Really need some confidence going forward. Really need some confidence going forward. Yell into the damn mic. Let's go. That's big time right there. All of a sudden, now this run game, instead of 2 rushes for -1 yards, it's now 3 rushes for 31 yards. So you got to love to see that. Bam. Perfect. Now, what can the defense do? The Niners obviously can be riding some momentum here. Defense maybe going to play with confidence, knowing that the offense looks like it's moving the ball fairly well. Although if we remember last week, the Niners did get a touchdown pretty early on and didn't really do a whole lot after that. So hopefully we can keep our foot on the gas, keep executing. And I think that's a big thing to come away with a touchdown, considering we were really struggling right now. We were really struggling, especially early in this drive. A couple of 3rd and longs to deal with. Not blocking Aaron Donald, that was a problem. So, I'm sure that the offensive line coach, I think it's Chris Forrester maybe, get together with Burford and the guys and be like, look, Donald's got to get blocked. I don't care what the freaking play call is. Let's get a 3 and out. That would be awesome. A 3 and out would be huge. Turnover, things like that. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Let's go. Big time play, though, by the 49ers. Gotta love it. That's something that we needed. That's something that we needed really just after all week long talking about the offense not able to move the ball. Jimmy Garoppolo, on that drive, he looked pretty darn good. But we know that Jimmy just got to stay consistent, got to stay focused, keep making plays. Kyle better not blow this in my... You said I'm bringing heat on you? Joe Pesci, what a guy. You said I'm bringing heat on you? I think it's funny the Bills social media manager posted a Gen Z meme video after the Bills. It was just memes. Wow, the 2011 Washington football team coaching staff. 4 current head coaches that are on there. And they were not that... Washington, was that the year that I think that was that the RG3 rookie year? Maybe. Something like that. They went to the playoffs, but we all know what happened there. It was just memes. So Robbie Gould kicking it away to the Rams, and it's going to be a touchback. So the Rams will start 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Stafford coming back out. We'll be curious to see, because Higbee got knocked up a little bit. It looks like Coleman Shelton is out there. Yeah, Shelton is out there. You never want to see someone get hurt. So, alrighty. Allen, Wait, who's that? Okay, so Stafford behind center. Single back, 3 receivers down low. He's going to hand it off right at the middle. Solid defense right there on 1st down. A pickup of, with forward progress, I'm going to say 2 yards. 1.5, 2 yards. Charles Omenihu, among others, there on the tackle. Stafford and shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers down low. Quick snap. He's going to be under pressure. It's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Cam Akers. Fred Warner came on a blitz. And from a far ways away, but still forced Stafford to have to throw it a little bit quicker. Wasn't able to get super comfortable. It's 3rd and 9 now. 3rd and 9. This is big time here because, of course, the Niners just touchdown drive. If they can get the ball back quickly, that would be huge. Stafford shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers down low. Higbee is out there. He's blocking. Stafford under pressure. Bosa gets him. Bosa gets him. Did I do that? Did I do that? Look at you, Nick Bosa. Let's go. Did I do that? Nick Bosa with the stunt right there. And that's what you have to do. And that's something that I'd mentioned a lot. You have to throw a lot of different looks here at that Rams interior offensive lineman. Boom, baby. 3 and out. Nick Bosa with the sack. And then he just let up, so he wasn't anything too crazy. 4th and 17. The Rams are punting from their own 18-yard line. Snap is away. Close to blocking it, but didn't. Ray's going to let it bounce and everyone move away from it. Oh, it's going to take a Rams bounce, so it'll go to the 49ers' 26-yard line. Niners very quickly going to get the ball back. So you called it, Christian. You called it. Let's get a 3 and out. Bam. But you have to love that with Nick Bosa right there. I mean, the stunts, I think, are going to be something that we see all night long. All night long. With you're going to see Drake Jackson get involved with those, Samson Ebukam. When you have 3 guys who haven't really played together in the middle of that Rams offensive line, you got to throw different things at them. Very good punt there. Yes, very strong punt there by the Rams. That was about maybe 56 yards, so good punt. So 2 sacks now for the 49ers. Samson Ebukam has a sack, as does Nick Bosa. Coming into tonight's game, he had 4 sacks. So Nick Bosa, 5 sacks on the year already. Bosa, ba 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 Bosa, ba 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 Bosa. Did I do that? Stafford is moving like he's been drinking. Yeah, I think Stafford was spotted up in Napa Valley, partaking in some vino. But Niners offense, now we will have the ball. It was an excellent punt by the Rams. The Niners will have the ball 1st and 10 at our own 26-yard line. So very quickly, that Rams defense, and they were out on the field for a decent amount of time. Now they have to go right back out there. So Niners offense, hopefully keep into that rhythm. You know, got to keep the Rams guessing with different things. I'd be curious to see if at some point tonight we do an end around, maybe with Ray McLeod, with Brandon Ayuk, with someone. I believe we're 28. I don't like seeing those numbers together. 28-3. I know that had nothing to do with the Niners. Well, Kyle Shanahan, but that's not good. Let's score some points before the end of the first quarter. 28-3. They're showing Jimmy now during the 2021 NFC Championship. Of course, they're showing the interview what he thought would be his last interview with the Niners media, but he's still here. Garoppolo's still here. So the Niners offense is on the field. You got Ayuk, Deebo, Kittle, Jeff Wilson, and trying to see who else. Juszczyk. Jimmy's going to come out in shotgun. Jeff Wilson to his left. You got Deebo, Kittle, and Juszczyk down low. Ayuk up top. 1st and 10 at our 26-yard line. Kittle in motion. They're going to fake the handoff to Jeff Wilson. Jimmy's got time throwing. Deebo Samuel gets up past the 40-yard line. Big time catch. Nice throw there by Jimmy Garoppolo. Picks up about maybe 15 yards there on 1st down. Nice. Kittle. They had a lot of guys into block. I think it was actually only Deebo and Ayuk running routes there. A lot of guys left into block right there, so put it in right between a couple of Ram defenders. So that's a big time right there. So Jimmy behind center, Deebo in the backfield. You got Jennings, Werner, Kittle, and Ayuk out there. Kittle in motion. They're going to pitch it down to Deebo. Deebo is going to now move upfield and gets about 1 yard, maybe, we'll call it 1 yard, maybe 2 on 1st down. They pitched out to Deebo. Deebo kind of stood. He kind of was going, and then he stopped, tried to cut inside, but really didn't have a whole lot of room right there. Wait, is that right, Nick? No, I don't know if that's right. Is it? This is going to probably lead us to the end of the 1st quarter. There is 15 seconds left. I don't know if the Niners have to get a playoff before it. The Niners are outscoring opponents 41-6 in the first half this season. I don't think we have to run a player, and I don't think we're going to get it off either. It's not. Yeah, so it's going to be the 2nd quarter. Wow, that 1st quarter just flew by. Do that. Alrighty. Niners moving the football here. You'd love to see it. Love to see it. We're up to 18 likes. So close to 20 likes. Let's get 20 likes. Let's do it. I'm just jerking your chain, but last week was es muy terrible. It was very bad. Yeah, it was... Well, for a second, I actually had to think about it. I'm probably not too far off. Yeah, that Deebo run, and see, that's the thing. What I would like to see is we hand it off to Deebo, and then 19 likes. Let's go 1 like away from 20. Let's get to 20 likes. Let's do it. But, yeah, with the Deebo, I think you have to hand it off to Deebo, but then have someone come in an end around and have him pitch to that player. Something different. You know what I mean? We do have more yards in the entire second half of last week. That I absolutely believe 110%. I'm going to look it up from I'll look it up too. So right now, the 49ers offense has 91 yards of offense. 91 yards. And then last week, we had 267 yards, which is not good for a whole game. But 91 yards to 267. So we're a ways away. But, PSO free dub Burciaga. Well, first off, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Let me know if which name you'd like me to call you by. And then, we'll go from there. But yeah, feel free to like and subscribe to the... Yeah, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. It does mean a lot. It really helps me out and really helps out the channel a lot. So there we go. We are back here in Santa Clara, California, Levi's Stadium. The 49ers will have the ball at our own maybe 42-yard line. And it's going to be 2nd and 9. Jimmy in shotgun. Jeff Wilson to his left. Kittle in motion. Snap is going to be a quick snap. Caught by Ayuk. Ayuk breaking tackles. Is going to be a first down up into Rams territory. Very quick pass there by Brandon Ayuk, I should say. 20 likes. Let's go. We got to shoot for the stars. 25 likes. Use check. Kittle blocking. Really nice job. Great quick pass to Ayuk. Ayuk first down. Picks up about 10 yards on first down. If you haven't already, subscribed to the channel. Jimmy, behind center, single back, it's Jeff Wilson. You got Ross Dwelly out there as well as Kittle. Then you got Deebo and Ayuk. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. 4 seconds left on the play clock. Snap is away. They're going to pitch it to Wilson. A weird pitch by Jimmy. He gets about 2 yards, I would say, on first down. Jimmy kind of pitched it like this as opposed to it was like a, ooh, there you go, hot potato. Yeah, pick up 2 yards. We are in Rams territory right now. We're at the Rams maybe 45-yard line or so, 2nd and 8. Jimmy is going to come out in shotgun. Back to his left. Dwelly's out there with Kittle, Deebo, and Ayuk. Now Jeff Wilson moves to Jimmy's right. Snap is away. They are going to hand off to Jeff Wilson Jr. up the middle. Jeff Wilson's going to get about 2 yards on second down. That'll make it about 3rd and 6. Now, we are in a very interesting part of the field. Now, first things first, ideally, let's pick up this first down. Oh, awesome, Peso. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. 1 for 10 on 3rd downs last week. Okay, so 3rd and 6. This is a very manageable. Let's get this first down. But if not, you have to consider 4th down here depending on the situation. Jimmy's in shotgun. Use check to his right. You have Kittle, Deebo, Ayuk, and Jennings out there as well. Snap is away. Going to throw it to Jennings, and he dropped it. Jennings had it, but he dropped it. Jennings was going to be close to a first down. Immediately was going to take a hit, and I think you do have to punt the ball away. Really try and pin the Rams back. Nice throw right to Jennings. He had it and just dropped it. And I don't know if he was going to be able to get the first down there. So, But the 49ers will punt the ball away. And it's going to be, hopefully we can pin him back. That would be awesome. Snap is away. Kick is away. Ooh, wow, that took a weird, it's going to be a touchback. That took like a weird bounce. It kind of hit off a 49er player and then just bam into the end zone. So that means the Rams will take the ball. They'll have the ball at their own 20-yard line. I said, yes, Stafford was limping a little bit earlier. All right, so Jimmy started off 6 for 8, 70 yards, so really nice start to the game for Garoppolo. The running game just has, look, you really can't complain about the running game in a quarter of action if you have like a 30-plus yard touchdown run, but just want to see a little consistency. With the and this has kind of been what's happening all year long with the 49ers run game. And it's probably why if you look at the numbers from an average perspective, it actually probably looks decent, but it's like 2-yard gain, 1-yard gain, 2-yard loss, 40-yard gain, 2-yard gain, 1-yard gain, 2-yard loss. You always like to see it consistently, like 5-yard pickup here, 4-yard pickup there, 6-yard pickup there. Then you break the big one. Okay, of course, there's always going to be times where you're running the football where it's not going to work. You're only going to get a yard here and a yard there, but it just seems to happen so frequently where it's either like boom or bust. We're not seeing too many 8-yard pickups, 12-yard pickups, 7-yard pickups. It's just crazy, like 40-yard pickup, 32-yard touchdown run, or nothing. And that's how you maintain possession. That's how you control the clock, just by consistently running the football well. And it kind of puts us in trickier situations, like on that last sequence of plays right there. 1st and 10, 2-yard pickup. 2nd and 8, 2-yard pickup. And then you're in a 3rd and 6. So, but if you're picking up 3, 4 yards even, then it's only a 3rd and 3. It's a 3rd and 2. It's a lot more manageable, a lot more of the playbook you can go to. 14 people in here. Can we get Stu Naylor? Good to see you again, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. How are we doing this evening? All right. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Ooh, I think, yes, it looks like the Rams have had to make an adjustment. Their offensive lineman, Coleman Shelton, who was originally their right guard, who's now playing their center, is actually off the field. So they have another backup in there at center. So Rams offensive line is hurting. Stafford behind center, just off I formation, 2 receivers and a tight end at their own 20. Stafford's going to fake the handoff. He's going to he was looking for Kupp, took a hit from Nick Bosa. Stafford had a decent amount of time back there. Bosa was just waiting to pounce. But it's going to be incomplete. Incomplete on 1st and 10, so it's going to make it 2nd and 10 at their own 20-yard line. So Jeremiah Coloni from San Jose State, so he's from around the area. It's a rookie. Tough task. Stafford and shotgun back to his right. 2 receivers down low. Looks like Allen Robinson. They're bringing Hufanga on a blitz, and it's actually a run play. Who's going to get about 1 yard? Fred Warner on the tackle. Hufanga just came barreling down. If that was a pass, Hufanga would have just destroyed Matthew Stafford. But it was actually a draw play. But Hufanga coming down big time right here. So the Rams are going to go hurry up here. It's 3rd and 9, back to his right. 2 receivers down low. Now the back, which is Darrell Henderson, flares out. Snap is away. Niners bringing pressure, but not really getting home. Stafford's going to maybe try. He's going to throw it to the sideline, and that's going to be incomplete. No flags on the play. Incomplete. Another 3 and out forced by this 49ers defense. You had Lenore with Cooper Kupp. That's just good coverage right there. That's good coverage. Diamador Lenore, that was one of the key battles that I had in my preview, is can Lenore keep up with Cooper Kupp? He certainly did on that play. 18 people in here, guys. Like and subscribe. It really means a lot. The Rams just punted away, and it's going to be off to the sideline. A really nice punt. This Rams punter, who the heck is this guy? Great booming punt. Just unbelievable. From their own 21-yard line, it goes down to like the Niners. That was like a 60-yard punt maybe. Great job by the defense there, though. Great job. Packing mountain bikes while listening and watching intermittently, Stu. That's good stuff. Mountain bikes. What part of the country are you at? We have 20 people in here, guys. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Let's go. Let's get some more people in here. I appreciate everyone who is in here. Those of you who choose to spend your time watching the Niners with me. Hope I'm keeping you guys entertained. I got to find out who this punter is for the Rams because he is amazing. The Rams punter is Riley Dixon. That name sounds familiar. 56.5 yard average. Holy, that was a 57-yard punt. All right, but the Niners will now have the ball. This will be the Niners' 3rd drive of the game. When we look at how the Rams offense has done so far, they have first drive of the game, Rams, 14 plays, ended up kicking a field goal. The last 2 drives, 3 and out, 3 and out. Bosa has a sack. Ebukam has a sack. Let's get 25 likes, people. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Got my Monster Energy drink here. Peachy keen. I'm peachy keen tonight. Got my agua. And we're rocking and rolling. We're feeling good. So the Niners, this is the big thing offensively. Let's get some consistency going when it comes to the run game. Too many times, 1 yard pickup, 2 yard pickup, 30-yard pickup, which is fine. Sydney, Australia. Wow. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. So what time is it? Is it like really early in the morning there? I want to say it's maybe like a 12-hour difference or something to San Francisco. 21 people in here, guys. Thank you for joining me on this lovely, it's a beautiful Monday night in San Francisco. Weather looks beautiful down there in Santa Clara. Hope you're having a good time. Hope everyone's doing well. on this fine Monday night. Thank you for joining Shifty's 49ers Talk. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Like the stream. And I hope you're enjoying what we're doing. So the 49ers offense is going to be back out on the field. We'll have the ball at our own 22-yard line. Jimmy behind center, single back. You got Werner, Kittle, Deebo, and Ayuk out there. Snap is away. Jimmy's looking to throw. He's got some time. He's going to throw it pretty deep, looking for Werner, and Werner can't come up with it. Werner kind of looking around for it. It was a nice throw. Jimmy just floats it to Werner right over the defender. It was a nice throw, but Werner just kind of lost track of it, almost came up with it. Werner blocking initially, and Jimmy just throws it, and he just can't come up with it. Werner had, Alrighty. Jimmy just, that's a missed opportunity right there. It's going to be 2nd and 10. You have to think that if that's Juszczyk or Kittle, they come up with it. Jimmy in shotgun, Deebo to his right. Juszczyk in motion. They're going to fake the handoff to Deebo. They're going to come back looking for Ray McLeod, but the Rams defender, 54, Leonard Floyd, and I think that was Jalen Ramsey. They actually read that play really well. They were able to knock it down right there at the line of scrimmage. All right, mods, you know what to do. You know what to do, mods, with those spam comments. Let's get them out of here. It was Jalen Ramsey who knocked it down. Nice, and that was a play that I said the Niners need to do. They need to use Deebo as a decoy, and they did it. But it's 3rd and 10 now. Jimmy in shotgun, Juszczyk to his left. Rams bring in pressure. Jimmy's going to throw it, and it's going to be just high over the outstretched hands of Jawan Jennings. Jennings was open. Just threw it too high, and that's not ideal. Rams and 49ers offense is now starting to struggle a little bit, but Jimmy just threw it just too high. Just needs to keep it down a little bit. Darn it. So the Niners don't pick up any yards on that drive. Snap is away for the punt. Wisnowski punts it away. And it's going to be fair caught by the Rams at their own 35-yard line. So a decent punt. It was about a 45-yard punt there. But overall, the field position, those last two drives played out favorably for the LA Rams. Garoppolo just needed to keep that ball down just a little bit, and that would have just been a first down. Just threw it a little bit too high. He had time in the pocket, so you can't say he was under a ton of pressure or anything like that. But disappointing to say the least. You have Werner almost on a big play on first down. 2nd down, you run a play that I like, but it just didn't work. But anyways, Rams have the ball. Stafford behind center, single back. They're at their own 35-yard line. That's going to be Skoranek in motion. They're going to fake the handoff and try, and then Higbee's going to be wide open, and Higbee's going to get about 6-7 yards, we'll call it, on first down. It looked like Mosley just kind of left Higbee a little bit, but maybe Mosley thought there was someone behind him. But a gain of 7 yards right there for the LA Rams. So it's going to be 2nd down and 3. Nick flooding chat even more. I like it when it's always a good time. Romance cat. Forgotten lolcow. NFL bots. Oh, that looks like they fumbled it. Fumbled the snap, but I think the Rams came up with it. It's going to be 3rd down and 1 for the Rams. Not really sure what happened there. 3rd and 1, though, for the Rams right now. Oof, holy moly. And the Rams are down to their rookie center from San Jose State. 3rd and 1. Stafford, it's going to be offsides against the 49ers. Kevin Givens went early. Neutral zone infraction or an offsides. Yep, against the 49ers. Clearly Givens thought he could have read the play right there, but encroachment. Yeah. That wasn't like a head movement there by the center. We'll see. We shall see. Come on, Kevin Givens. Yeah, he's got to be better than that. So 1st and 10 for the Rams at their own 49-yard line. Stafford is going to hand it off up the middle. He's got room right there. Decent pickup on 1st down by Cam Akers. A pickup of about, we'll call it maybe 6 yards. 5 or 6 yards. The offense needs to help the defense. Yep. I mean, you could say that for both teams, really. But, yeah, the defense, if we can get a big-time play right here, that would be awesome. Like a turnover, because we didn't have a turnover last week. That was like the only thing the defense didn't do. Everything else, they were fantastic. Stafford's going to be behind center, single back, 2 tight ends. Cooper Kupp in motion up top. He'll be joined by, and Stafford's going to be, that's caught by Tyler Higbee. It looked like he was just going to try and throw it away. But just a funky play right there. Fakes the handoff. Stafford looks like he's in all kinds of trouble. Initially looked like he's just going to throw it away, but Higbee was right there. Big time heads up play. The Niners bring a blitz. Fred Warner was right there. It looked like it was maybe going to be a screen pass to Akers, but Higbee just out there. Wow. That's a big play right there for the Rams. They are now down to the 49ers 38-yard line. Stafford's going to be behind center. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Single back is Cam Akers. Cooper Kupp in motion coming down low. They're going to fake the handoff. Stafford's got time. He's throwing it pretty deep, and it's going to be caught by Cooper Kupp, and I think that's going to be a 1st down to the 49ers 20-yard line. Trying to see who was lined up. It was Emmanuel Mosley, and then just a great route there. And that's a good catch there by Cooper Kupp, it looks like. Yep, left foot, right foot. That's a 1st down. Defense now we got to do that bend, don't break. You cannot break. They are at the 49ers 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Haven't really got much pressure on Stafford in this drive so far. Cooper Kupp in motion, single back. They're going to fake the pitch off. They're going to give it to number 19, who's getting big yards on 1st down, gets a 1st down. Number 19 for the LA Rams. A nice little play right there. That's the play that I could think of when I saw that one was, if you remember, the Deebo Samuel touchdown run against the Carolina Panthers in 2019. Quick handoff inside to the receiver. There it is. It's going to be 1st and goal now for the LA Rams. Lenore laid a big hit, but 1st and goal at the Niners 9.5-yard line. Stafford behind center, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, single back. Snap is away. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to get to Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Emmanuel Mosley with a great tackle. Going to lose maybe half a yard to a yard right there. Great coverage there by Mosley. Yeah, that's back to the 11 maybe. Yeah, if the defense here, and almost forced the fumble actually on Cooper Kupp. If we can just hold them to a field goal, that would be huge to stay in the lead with getting the ball back. That would be awesome. 2nd and goal for the Rams at the 49ers, maybe 11-yard line. Stafford's going to be in shotgun. No one in the backfield. He's got time back there. He's going to throw it across the middle, almost intercepted. That, looking for, I think it's Ben Skoranek. You have Fred Warner, who was right there. So if Skoranek caught it, he would have been lit up. Looked like Fred Warner read that play incredibly well. But the Niners, of course, giving a lot of attention to Cooper Kupp. And then, Fred Warner was right there as well. Almost intercepted it. But Skoranek got hands on it, but saw the Greenlaw was about to hit him. Stafford and shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers up top. Can the Niners get some pressure on Stafford? Snap is away. He's got time looking for the end zone. It's going to be incomplete. Fred Warner with the coverage on Cooper Kupp. 4th and goal. Big time stop by the San Francisco 49ers. Curious to see what kind of potential... Warner was right there. And then, just great defense. Great defense by Fred Warner. Skoranek. Skoranek sounds better. So the Rams coming out with the field goal unit. Snap is away, kick is up, and it is good. So the Rams tack on 3 more points. So it's now 7-6. 49ers stay in the lead. And that's what I wanted the Niners to do. Stay in the lead. There's 6:22 left in the half. 6:22 left in the half. The Niners, of course, are going to have the ball right now. Man, okay. Here's always the dream scenario, right? Long drive, touchdown, go into half, we get the ball back, long drive, touchdown. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. Thank you, everyone, for being here. As always, do feel free to like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel a lot. We are at 20 likes. Let's get to 25 likes. 637 subscribers. If you haven't already, do please drop a subscription. It means a whole heck of a lot to the channel. 19 of you here. I do appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So the Niners offense, that last drive for the Niners was definitely a missed opportunity, but I mean, the play calls were solid. Jimmy throws it to Werner. It was a solid throw. I think if it's Juszczyk or if it's Dwelly even or Kittle, they come up with that play. We know that Werner's not the greatest receiver. Second down, they used Deebo as a decoy, which is what I said they should do. It looked like Jalen Ramsey read the play really well. We were actually going to come back and throw it to Ray McLeod, but Ramsey was right there just to put a hand up and bat the pass down. And then on third down, Jimmy just throws it a little bit high, looking for Juwan Jennings. So missed opportunities right there. But so the 49ers still in the lead. It's 7-6. 6 minutes left in the first half. 22 now. Let's go. Let's get it. 25 likes by halftime. Let's do it. 23. Almost there. By halftime, 25 likes. Let's make it happen. There we go. There we go. They're showing the Golden Gate Bridge, San Francisco, California. Tyler McNiven, not lifelong 49er fan. Cool. Let's go Niners, baby. This offense, let's get another drive going. Consistent drive. Let's get a good drive going. That's all I'm asking for. Jerry Rice, they're showing all these Niner fans right here looking good in all their different jerseys and what have you. Faithful to the Bay, FTTB. Let's go. Let's make some plays happen. The Rams will be kicking off to the 49ers. We all know this rivalry goes back many, many years. Alrighty. It will be Matt Gay with the kickoff. He's going to kick it away, and this looks like it's going to be a touchback. And Ray McLeod catches it in the end zone, kneels down, so the 49ers will have the ball. 1st and 10 at our own 25-yard line. It's a pretty interesting graphic right here. They're showing a cable car going down Lombard Street, which the cable car doesn't go down Lombard Street, but it goes right by it. But yeah, Shanahan under a lot of scrutiny this season so far, but you know, we'll see how it goes. So 6:22 left in the half. 1st and 10, Jimmy and shotgun back to his left. You have Ayuk, Werner, Deebo, and Kittle on the field. Snap is away. They're going to quick out to Ayuk. He's getting blocks from Werner. Ayuk actually managed to stay on his feet a little bit longer. Picks up about 4 yards. Looked like it was going to be a pickup of 2. Ayuk managed to stay on his feet a little bit longer. It picks up 4 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 6 at it's almost 2nd and 5, really, at our own almost 30-yard line, 29.5-yard line. 2nd and 5, 49ers. Jimmy in shotgun. Wilson to his right. Werner in motion. Kittle, Deebo, and Ayuk out there. Snap is away. They're going to pitch it off. They're hand it off to Jeff Wilson Jr. Jeff Wilson Jr. is going to get about, we'll call it maybe 3 yards on 2nd down. So that's going to make it a 3rd and 2. This is a big-time 3rd down right here. because we got to keep the ball. We got to keep momentum. Werner's headed to the sideline under his own power, not looking injured. They're going to bring in Jawan Jennings, who's been good on third down so far. He's been okay on third down, 1 drop. 3rd and 2, 49ers. Jimmy is in shotgun. Wilson to his left. You got Ayuk and Jennings down low. Kittle and Deebo up top. Snap is away. Jimmy looking to throw. He's going to run for it, and he's going to slide down. Gets the first down. Big-time first down pickup there by Jimmy Garoppolo. Does the little spin of the football. But that is a big-time run right there for Jimmy Garoppolo, who's not really known to run that often. Wow. Banks and Brendel just being like, Aaron Donald, you are not going to beat us. Jimmy kind of slides, just goes to his knees. A little bit awkward looking, but he seems fine. 1st and 10, 49ers at our own 36-yard line. Jimmy behind center. You got Wilson in the backfield. Werner, Kittle, Ayuk, and Deebo on the field. They're going to pitch it to Jeff Wilson Jr. First down run by Jeff Wilson. Going to get nice yards, actually. Picks up about maybe 6 yards, 6.5 yards, depending on where they say he was stopped. Interesting play. Ashton, thank you for coming on back. Hope you're enjoying the game so far. I know I am. It's going to be 2nd and 4 right now, so a pickup of 6 yards on first down. And that's something that the Niners, getting those really solid positive yards on first down really sets us up nicely, because 2nd and 4, the entire playbook is open. Jimmy's going to be in shotgun back to his left. It looks like Ayuk and Kittle up top. No, sorry, Deebo or Ray McCloud, my bad. They are just going to hand it off to Jeff Wilson Jr., who's only going to get a yard on 2nd down. Jeff Wilson Jr. not happy with himself, thought he could have broken the tackle, but only a pickup of 1 on 2nd down. It was Donald right there who tripped him up, and I think Jeff Wilson not happy with himself. I think we maybe want to see Tevin Coleman get a little bit involved too. Just get that speed, but it's going to be 3rd and 3. You're going to have Ayuk, Jennings, Deebo, Kittle, and Juszczyk. Juszczyk in the backfield to Jimmy's right. Kittle, Jennings, and Deebo up top. Kittle's going to motion down low, so he'll be down there with Ayuk. Snap is away. Jimmy looking to throw. Throws it quick. It's going to be caught by Deebo. Deebo breaking tackles down inside the Rams' 40-yard line. Deebo's running. Deebo's down to the Rams' 20-yard line. Breaks another tackle. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown. 49ers. What a play. Deebo Samuel. That's why you pay him the big money. Deebo Samuel, 57-yard touchdown run. Let's go. I broke about 3 tackles on that. Deebo with the play of the year so far. Outrageous play. Jimmy threw it 3rd and 3. Deebo snares it out of the air. Just bam, breaking tackles. Unbelievable play. That was just outrageous performance there by Deebo Samuel. First reception of the year. Just crazy. Crazy how all that worked out. Robbie Gould, extra point is up, and it is good. 57 yards. Holy smokes. And that's what Deebo Samuel can do. Get the ball in space in this guy's hands. That's what you need to do. Wow, and then breaks the tackle from Taylor Rapp immediately. Just unbelievable. Breaks the tackle from Jalen Ramsey. Jalen frickin' Ramsey. And then Brandon Ayuk lays a big hit. Wow, that is crazy. And then look at this block there by Ayuk. Sends number 53, Jones, right to the ground. Jimmy Garoppolo is pumped up. Let's go. More of that, please. More of that. Jerry Rice, baby. They're showing Jerry Rice, the greatest of all time. Jerry Rice looking great out there, by the way. Big time play. San Francisco 49ers. Let's go. That's how you make a play. That's how you make a play. All right, let's get this bot out of here. Nick, Christian, Geezer, you guys know what to do, John. Huge play. The Niners are now kicking it off to the Rams. Robbie Gould with the kick going right. It's going to be caught, so it will be returned from the 1-yard line. Number 19 gets out. Ooh, not the best return. Maybe up to about the 20-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams at the 20-yard line. Unbelievable play right there by Deebo Samuel. Oh, excellent. I love it. Yeah, Deebo was not happy about... I mean, that's how I felt too, Deebo, in the NFC Championship game. That's how I felt. I feel you, buddy. Aaron Banks with really nice blocking on Aaron Donald. So, unbelievable play from Deebo. Jalen Ramsey, he's going to be kicking himself for that lack of effort on the tackle. But this play's already quick. Oh, deflected up, and was it intercepted by the 49ers? I think is incomplete. Ooh. So they were busy showing a replay of the Deebo touchdown, but the Rams already snapped the ball. Kevin Givens deflected it. And then Dre Greenlaw almost came up with the interception. I want to see this again. I guess they're not going to show it because their play's about to go off. So Stafford and shotgun back to his right. Looks like Kimoko Toure is out there getting some action here. They are going to just hand it off, and then going to get nice yards actually on 2nd down. So that's going to make it about 3rd and 4. Maybe 3rd and a long 4, I would say, for the Rams. When will Alfredo Gutierrez get pulled up? I don't know. So it's going to be 3rd and 5. So I was either 3rd and a long 4 or 3rd and 5. So Stafford's going to be in shotgun, back to his left. You got Higbee, Kupp, and Skoranek up top. Allen Robinson down low. Henderson now the back motions in. Trying to get it's going to be a timeout. Oh, it's going to be the 2-minute warning, which I actually think is pretty good for the 49ers because it looked like Mosley and Hufanga were maybe not on the same page right there. Deebo Samuel. He is the man. And I love that Deebo's doing this in front of the national audience. Everyone, all eyes are on this game. And Deebo Samuel showing, hey, this is how freaking good I am. So it's 14-6 49ers. 3rd and 5 now for the Rams. This is a big 3rd down for the Rams. Because if they don't pick it up, then bam, we get the ball. Plus, we do have the ball to start the 2nd half as well. So potentially, if we can get a stop here, potentially the Niners can really begin to separate themselves from the Rams. Deebo, Deebo. You know who we need to make a big play right now? Bosa, Bosa. Did I do that? Number 638. Thank you to the newest subscriber. Man, we're getting bots in here tonight. We are getting bots in here tonight. Alrighty. Yes, I do want to say a thank you and a shout out to the latest subscriber. Thank you so much. Stick around. It's going to be a whole lot of fun this whole season long. George Kittle's wife seems lovely. Nick's on the case. It's Skynet, damn it. It's Skynet. I got 2 bots down. There's going to be plenty more to go through the course of this night. Methinks. So we're at 22 likes on the stream. Let's get to 25 by halftime. 25 likes by halftime. That would be awesome. Appreciate everyone for being here, spending your Monday night with Shifty. Hopefully we're all enjoying the game. So it's going to be 3rd and 5 now. Stafford and shotgun, no one there. You have to think it's going to be a quick pass. They have extra men up top. Henderson's now going to go in the backfield. I think Fred Warner looks showing blitz. I doubt he is, though. Quick pass, and it's going to be caught by Cooper Kupp, and it's a 1st down. You had to think that play was coming. So 1st down. by the LA Rams. So they are at their own 33-yard line. Stafford and shotgun back to his left. They're going to be, of course, going into their hurry up right now. Stafford under pressure is going to throw it. It's going to be caught again by Cooper Kupp. Charvarius Ward on the coverage. So that's going to be a pickup of about maybe 7 yards, it looks like. No, 7 or 8 yards on first down. They're up to about their own 40-yard line. They're calling it 2nd and 2. 4 receivers down low. Snap is away. He's going to be under pressure. He's going to get sacked. Charles Omenihu. Omenihu with the sack. Let's go. Clock is winding down. Omenihu with the sack. Thank you very much, Geezer. Again, you run stunts. You blitz Fred Warner. It was Omenihu and it was Warner. So now the Rams, it's going to be 3rd and 13. They're just going to let this clock wind down. They're at their own 30-yard line. There's about 45 seconds left. He's going to get sacked by Lenore. Diamador Lenore gets in with the sack. It looks like the 49ers have potentially called a timeout here because the clock is stopped at 39 seconds. But Lenore with the blitz, the corner blitz. Niners bringing all kinds of pressure. Sack, baby. Lenore showing up big time in this first half. Overall, you have to say solid coverage by him. 4 sacks by the Niners defense tonight. You have Bosa, Ebukam, Omenihu, and Lenore. D'Amico Ryans, he will be he will be a head coach next year. Where are you going? Nowhere. So the Niners did call a timeout. There's 41 seconds left in the half. The Rams are going to be punting from their own 20-ish yard line. A fan is on the field. The fan is on the field. We'll have a stoppage. Some of the Rams get involved. Bobby Wagner takes down the fan. Holy moly. I wish I could see it. Yeah, that fan. Yeah, let's talk about this offense for the Bobby Wagner. There's a fan on the field. The band is on the field. I'm really excited to see the replay because I know someone would have filmed that. Bobby Wagner taking down the fan. So hopefully that gets posted online. Let's go, Niners. That's you're damn right, Niner sickness. You're damn right. All right, so here comes the punt. 41 seconds. The punt is away. And it's another booming punt. Holy smokes. Ray fields it at the 20. Ray's got some, gets up to, oh! That looked really awkward. I don't know who that is. He looks like he's getting, that was Oren Burks, but that looked really awkward how that play went down. Be curious now to see what the 49ers do here. Ray McLeod's okay. Oren Burks is okay, but that looked awkward as hell. There's a streaker on the field. I really want to see a replay of that with Bobby Wagner taking him down. That would be awesome. All right, Jimmy in shotgun. Use check to his left. Deebo Kittle up top. Kittle's going to motion down. You got Ayuk and Ray out there too. 1st and 10. There's 31 seconds. Quick pass out to Ray McLeod. Ray McLeod getting a few yards. Gets maybe about 7 or so yards on first down. 20 seconds left. So the Niners are going into somewhat of a hurry up, but I think we'll be pretty pleased to just take this into the half. There's about 13 seconds left. Snap is away. Jimmy's looking to throw. Quick throw. Ooh. 8 seconds left. It's going to be 3rd and 3. That was, I think, Darian Kendrick on the coverage looking for Deebo Samuel. But I think at this point here, you just you run and then just run a play. Yes, I do, Nick. Of course I do. I don't think anyone would be complaining. I'd be more than happy to tackle her if that was the case. You can see some of the pink spray out of Bobby Wagner's jersey. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. He was a 6th-round pick. The Niners lining up. They're looking to throw here. Jimmy going deep. And it's going to be incomplete. Looking for Ray McLeod. There is 2 seconds left in the half. 4th and 3. Darian Kendrick, he's out of Georgia. He's the guy I liked. I thought he could have been a 3rd-round pick. 6th-round pick to the Rams. I don't know why the Niners didn't pick. I like him a lot. So the Niners offense is going to stay on the field. There's 2 seconds left, so don't be surprised if there's some kind of Hail Mary here just to see if you can get something out of this. They're going to throw it to Jawan out of bounds. They're throwing it out of bounds. So it's halftime, folks. Halftime. 49ers lead 14-6. The 49ers will get the ball to start the second half. So that's big time right there. We have 30 people in here, guys. If you're here, first time here, consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps out a lot. Also, consider liking the stream. It really does help out, so I'd really appreciate that. 30 people in here. 49ers looking pretty darn good so far. I forgot to change the football here. The Niners, again, will have the ball to start the second half. But yeah, the Niners offense has looked good at times. Deebo Samuel is amazing. Just reminding everyone that how good he is. That play was absolutely ridiculous that he made. The offense looking pretty solid. If we actually go over the numbers very quickly, Jimmy Garoppolo, 9 for 17. So overall, I mean, the last couple of throws were just kind of throwaways. But either way, 138 yards, a touchdown, no picks, about 100 quarterback rating. He has not been sacked either. Skynet. Freaking Skynet. Damn it. J-Mouse, good to see you, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. Consider liking the stream. Subscribe if you haven't already, although I believe you have. Deebo is ridiculously good. Yeah, he is amazing, is Deebo Samuel. Just outrageous play. When I look at the 49ers so far, the defense has been fantastic. 4 sacks on the night so far in the first half. And then the only thing that they haven't done really so far is force a turnover. But beyond that, they've been amazing. Again, just really showing up. And I'm really excited to see the defense in the second half continuing to force Matthew Stafford. And as the game goes on, Stafford's going to have to get a little bit more aggressive. He's going to have to take a little bit more, get more risky too. So, and honestly, outside of Cooper Kupp and Higbee, they haven't really been able to throw it to anybody. Like, it's been just those 2 guys. So, of course, adjustments will be made by both teams, but it'll be very interesting to see how it all shakes out. They're now showing the highlights of the Ravens and Bills. Wild game right there. A lot of people are not happy with John Harbaugh. Eagles they're looking really good this year. Like, the Eagles for sure to me are looking like the best team in the NFC. When you look at the NFC, the Cowboys with Cooper Rush making some plays. I mean, granted, they just played against the Commanders, who were awful. But still, a win is a win in the NFL. The Giants also, I mean, the Giants throwback uniforms that they're wearing, those are awesome. Those look good. But the Giants now, 3-1. It's amazing what good coaching can do. The Packers, with a big win to come back and beat the New England Patriots. Yeah, I mean, Packers, again, just making plays happen when they need to. And that's what you got to do to win consistently in the NFL. There was a 61-yard attempt, and it doinked, and it was no good. 61-yard attempt. I didn't get to see that. I was at work. The Titans, Geezer's team here with Derrick Henry. Henry, 22 rushes, 114 yards, and a touchdown. Just another day at the office for Derrick Henry. The Seahawks, what a game that was. 48-45. Defense non-existent in that game. Non-existent defense right there. The Jets, and I love this play here, the old Philly special, Braxton Berrios to Zach Wilson. The Steelers not gone to a Super Bowl this year. And the Falcons are also 2-2. beating the Browns. So a lot of teams, like, kind of surprising. Cardinals overall, they beat the Panthers. They haven't looked amazing so far this year. But, of course, they're missing DeAndre Hopkins, who is probably their best player. So that's not necessarily to be expected, but understandable. The Chargers and the Texans, 0-3-1. Yikes. With the Broncos, they lose to the Raiders. Wow, how did that play happen? There we go. I love to see it. The tag team effort right there. Taking out those bots. But Javonte Williams, Denver Broncos running back, done for the year. Torn ACL and LCL. So that's a crazy injury to come back from, especially as a running back. So, but hopefully he can. He's a fantastic player. That would be awesome for the Denver Broncos if he can come back fully healthy for next year. I think, yeah, that's what it is. The link should be earlier in the chat, J-Mouse, I think. Getting a notification here on Instagram. Well, hello there. Well, hello. Bill's opened up a new drum of whoop. I mean, oh, okay. I'm watching the video here. He's not streaking. He has some notice on his t-shirt. And then he gets taken down by Wagner and number 50 of the Rams. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, yeah, the guy, I couldn't tell what his t-shirt said, but he had some like smoke streaming, and then he's running near the Rams sideline, and then whoever number 50 is and Bobby Wagner just boom, hit him. That's pretty special right there. You love to see it. You love to see it. Yeah, you have Deebo in fantasy. Yeah, I mean, Deebo already. Let's see how many points. If it's like, I'm going to assume it's just like your average fantasy scoring. Deebo would probably net you. He'd have you over 14 points already. So not too bad. That's not bad at all for a first half performance. George Kittle, not really involved at all. Not even a target. Not even a target tonight. So I mean, that's the one thing with Kittle, man. Like, I love Kittle. Obviously, one of my favorite players on the team for sure. But it's just, Allen Robinson fantasy owners in shambles. Absolutely. I don't know what's going on there. Like, Allen Robinson, he put up numbers with Blake Bortles, whoever the Bears have had at quarterback the last few years. Who've been their quarterbacks? Nick Foles, and who's been the Bears quarterback the last, I mean, not before Justin Fields, I mean. Frick, I don't even know. But he's put up numbers, and just with the Rams, you would think with Stafford, you'd think with Kupp garnering a lot of attention, but I don't know. Shanahan is jealous of Kittle's wife. I think we all are. But yeah, overall, the 49ers looking pretty darn good. Now what we need to do is come out in a Trubisky. That's right, yeah, Trubisky. But Deebo Samuel, I just can't get over that play. That was just amazing. That play by Deebo Samuel is ridiculous. And I love the fact that he broke the tackle off Jalen Ramsey. And I love that Brandon Ayuk laid a big block there at the end. That's so awesome. What a play. But yeah, if the offense, we can put up some points here, that would be big time. That would be big time for the 49ers coming out of halftime. Jeff Wilson with the big run, get that run game going, somewhat consistency, really just making some plays, But yeah, with Kittle, I just don't really know what's going on there. Like, I see whenever the Chiefs play, everyone knows that Travis Kelce is going to get a bunch of targets. Everyone knows against the Ravens, Mark Andrews is going to get a bunch of targets. Whatever, Kyle Pitts for the Falcons, Darren Waller for the Raiders, that they're all going to get targets. But for some reason, we just don't, and they're still able to produce, even though there's a lot of attention put their way. Thank you guys for taking care of that bot. Getting a whole bunch of them in here. Holy moly. I think, does that mean that the stream is kind of getting kind of popular now? We have 22 people in here, guys. Like and subscribe. It really, really helps out. It really does. Let's see how we are doing. We're at 26 likes. Let's go. Let's go. Now the next milestone is, can we get to 30 likes? That's a big one right there. Can we get to 30 likes? But yeah, this game has been solid so far. I'd like to see Kittle get involved. And I just think that we could use Deebo as in the run game, use Deebo as that decoy. I love that play call. The Rams were just on top of it, but I think that's plays that the Niners need to make. 274 likes. What? 28. Are we at 28 likes now? Forgotten lolcow. Thank you very, very much. Left a like for engagement purposes. Thank you. And if you haven't already, subscribe, because that really helps out too. Yeah, really trying to build this channel. My ultimate goal is that if we can get to if we can get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the season, that's my target right there. That's my target. And hopefully we can get there sooner. Halftime scoring prediction, 49ers 31, win 31-20. Geezer, I'm going to go back to, let's see. Because I know that your prediction earlier, you had the 49ers winning. Joy Taylor. Oh, yeah, Joy Taylor. Yeah, she's beautiful. Joy Taylor is the lady who is, I don't know if she still does it, but she used to do work with Colin Cowherd, right? Left a like for engagement. Oh, yeah. Are you getting married, maybe? That could be something right there, huh? But, yeah, I really appreciate everyone who comes in, likes the stream, really helps to get the stream going. Really means a lot. So thank you very much. And as I've said it a million times before, and I'll say it another million times, that I really appreciate everyone for being here, hanging out, enjoying 49ers football. Of course, the next few weeks are going to be back to more normal football times. So next week will be 1 o'clock Pacific time, where we play at the Carolina Panthers. The week after that will be a morning game, 10 a.m. at the Atlanta Falcons. Kittle is not a great route runner, and that hurts his production as a receiver. I would like to see him on a screen every once in a while. Yeah, we definitely need to get him some screen passes. Kittle's not a bad route runner, though. I mean, he might not be as technically sound as some other guys, but I think Kittle's, for a tight end, I think he's pretty darn good. I really do want to get the all-22 on a lot of these just to see what's kind of going on. But I do think that, especially in a game like this, I mean, even though we've seen Kittle out there running routes, I do think a lot of it, we've seen him also stay in and block quite a lot. And I think that's a big concern, especially with no Trent Williams out there. So, but yeah, Joy Taylor, she's pretty. But yeah, so we are at halftime here. The first half highlights, they're going to be showing them right now. For the 49ers, big plays by Jeff Wilson Jr., 32-yard touchdown run. Big plays by Deebo Samuel with that one is just outrageous. The Rams have they've had two good drives where they've been able to move the football, but the Niners defense has stood tall and held them to field goals both times, and that's really, really important. So really emphasizing that bend, don't break defense. I think D'Amico's done a good job of bringing blitzes when necessary, especially that last one by Diamador Lenore. That was awesome. Great timing. Rams did not see that coming. Looks like the third quarter is about to kick off. 25 people in here, guys. You know what to do. And we'll see. We'll see what the Rams have up their sleeves. Could they try and come out with a onside kick here? Like a lining up as if they're going to kick a regular kickoff, and maybe they try an onside kick, get some momentum back in their favor. That would be, of course, super risky, but that could be something too. But the Niners, I just think I'd like to see the offense get some consistency, because it's been feast or famine, really. That it's either been big plays or nothing. So next week is a trap game, says Damian Lee. I think so. I mean, I think after losing to the Broncos in the fashion that we did, I think after losing to the Bears in week 1, like the Niners it would be silly for anyone to assume that we're going to win any game. We've seen the Houston Texans tie with the Colts, and then the Colts go and beat the Chiefs. Like, you just never know. So the kick is going to be away. It's going to be in the end zone, and it's going to be knelt down by Ray McLeod. So the 49ers will have the ball first down and 10 at our own 25-yard line. Big drive here to kick off the second half. Now, the 49ers, to me, a lot of times, and maybe I'm just kind of biased about it, but they seem to struggle a little bit when coming out of at halftime. We saw last week against the Broncos struggle big time in the second half. So if we can get some really solid yards, move the ball here to kick off the second half, that'd be great. It's going to be Jimmy G behind center. You have Jeff Wilson in the backfield. Juszczyk, Kittle, Ayuk, and Deebo. Juszczyk's going to be in motion. They're going to pitch it to Jeff Wilson, who's going to get to the line of scrimmage, gets maybe a yard on first down. Pitch to Jeff Wilson Jr., but he goes right up the middle, gets a yard on first down. So it's going to be 2nd down and 9 for the 49ers at our own 26-yard line. I only like you and Urinating Tree. Urinating Tree is a really funny dude. He is hilarious. I love his videos. Jimmy in shotgun. Wilson to his right. Juszczyk motions up top with Ayuk, Kittle, and Deebo down low. Snap is away. Throws it to Kittle. Big catch by Kittle up to the 45-yard line. Aaron Banks with a huge block there on Aaron Donald. Aaron Banks with a big-time block. Wow. If you look at that play again, and I hope they show it, but a great throw by Garoppolo. Gets it to Kittle in between a couple of Ram defenders. Kittle's up to the 45, but Aaron Banks just laid out Aaron Donald. Awesome, awesome play. 49ers moving the football. We're up to the 46-yard line. Jimmy in shotgun. Deebo to his left. Kittle, Juszczyk, Ayuk, and Dwelly out there. Snap his way, looking to throw. Jimmy's going to get sacked. Oh, breaks out of it, throws it. Almost intercepted, almost sacked, looking for Dwelly, then almost gets intercepted. The play kind of broke down. Yeah, I like that whole group of guys are good. Urinating Tree, Grossi. I love Tom Grossi. Big time fan of his. And then Brandon Perna too. I like he's a funny guy. But Rams almost came up with a big time interception there. 2nd and 10 for the 49ers. We are at our own 46-yard line. Brunskill is out there at right guard. Daniel Brunskill is out there at right guard. I don't know if it's just for this play, but let's see if that's something to look forward to. They're going to hand it off to Jeff Wilson Jr. on 2nd down. Actually fights forward, gets about 5, maybe 6 yards. Initially looked like he was going to be stopped for a gain of about 2 or 3. So I'm not really sure if there's any update there on Spencer Burford, but it looks like Brunskill is out there at right guard. So it's going to be 3rd and 5 for the 49ers. So that definitely makes it more manageable for the 49ers. We are right at midfield, maybe in Rams territory. Big 3rd down here for the 49ers coming out of halftime. So yeah, we're at the Rams 49. Jimmy in shotgun. Deebo in the backfield. Juszczyk, Kittle, Jennings, and Ayuk. Jimmy looking to throw. Dumps it off to Deebo. Deebo's going to be well short. Yeah, Jones with a really nice play right there. Does anyone know if we did sign a quarterback, his Kurt Benkert? But the primary backup, in my opinion, is Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant. Yeah, they brought Bobby Wagner on a blitz there, and he kind of did a number there on Aaron Banks. Forced a quick throw, got it to Deebo, couldn't break the tackle, and it's going to be 4th down. We will be punting the football away. Wishnowski with the punt, and it's going to be it's going to take – will it take a good – it's not, down to the 18-yard line. So the Rams will kick off the second half. 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line. Kind of curious now to check Twitter and see if there is an update on Spencer Burford, because Burford is not out there. Let's see. Let's see what the dealio is. Let's go get okay. I want to see Burford. Both try. Spencer Burford likely on the. Yeah, it looks like. I mean, I don't know if he's just been pulled for the game or what the deal is, but Burford is not out there. Yeah, Brock Purdy, I would say, is the primary backup simply because he's been with the team the entire offseason, so he'll have familiarity with the scheme. You bring in Kurt Benkert, who played with Green Bay before. LaFleur and Shanahan will have a lot of similarities in their offense. I'm sure a lot of the like the nomenclature and stuff is going to be very similar too. So I would say a relatively easy adjustment for Benkert. 639, let's go. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the subscription. That really means a lot. Each and every one. It really helps out the channel. Also, thank you if you like the stream too. I am curious to see what if because I don't have the volume on, but I'm not sure what the deal. We're at 30 likes as well. Let's go. Let's go. But I'm not. Are the Red Sox winning the tennis bowl? Incomplete as always. Yeah, but. Yeah, with Benkert, yeah, I mean, I just obviously hope it doesn't come down to having to use any of those guys because we need to, just need to get some consistency with the offense going. And the more that Jimmy plays, I mean, we're never going to be a great offensive team with Jimmy Garoppolo at quarterback, but if we can be good enough, get Shifty to 1K. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's get me to 1K. 31 likes. So let's get to 35. 35 likes. Let's do it up. But the Rams now have the ball. 1st and 10. Stafford behind center. Single back. Cooper Kupp motioning up top. He's going to fake the handoff. He's under pressure, dumps it off to Cooper Kupp. Stafford took a big hit, and Cooper Kupp gets about 3 yards on 1st down. But Stafford did take a big hit from Nick Bosa. Hufanga is there to help run Cooper Kupp out of bounds, but Nick Bosa giving them all kinds of problems right here. Double teamed, gets through, hits Stafford, and we're getting pressure. Pickup of 3 on 1st down for the Rams. So they're going to call 4. 2nd and 6, Stafford and shotgun back to his left. You have Kupp and Robinson down low, it looks like. Higbee and Skoranek up top. Stafford and shotgun. Wide open is Cooper Kupp, and there was really no one near him. And he does get the 1st down. I'm not sure what happened really there with Hufanga maybe slipped a little bit. Oh, they brought Lenore on the blitz, and then Hufanga slipped, so it got Cooper Kupp wide open. I mean, I definitely respect trying to bring the blitz, trying to force Stafford into a mistake. But it is going to be 1st down and 10 for the Rams. They are going to be at their own 34-yard line. Stafford and shotgun. Henderson to his left. Kupp and Higbee down low. Skoranek and Robinson, I believe, up top. 1st and 10. All right, under pressure. Throws it wide open is Skoranek. Gets up to midfield, does Skoranek. But we are getting pressure on him. Big time hit laid down on him. But yeah, that's a good throw, good play by the Rams. Up to midfield now. Not really getting a huge amount of interior pressure, which I thought we would have, considering the guys that they have out there, just a bunch of backups and stuff. Eric Armstead's wife, wow, yeah, she's something. Stafford behind center. You got 2 tight ends down low. Henderson single back. They are going to hand it off upfield, and Henderson's going to fight forward. Gets about 3.5, maybe 4 yards on 1st down. They are into 49er territory, so it's going to be about 2nd, and we'll call it 6 from the 49ers' 46-yard line. Stafford's going to be in shotgun. Back to his right. They're going to go hurry up right here. Kupp and Skoranek up top. Allen Robinson down low. He's got time back there. Throws it across to Tyler Higbee. And Higbee fights all the way down to and that's maybe down to the 35-yard line. So Higbee was wide open. Rams really do like this hurry-up offense. Trying to catch the 49ers napping a little bit. So on this drive, Stafford is 4 for 4 for 44 yards. A whole bunch of fours. 4-4-4. 4-4-4. 4-4-4-4. 33 likes. Let's get to 35. Let's do it. So they're at the 49ers 35-yard line. Stafford behind center. Looks like it is Cam Akers in the backfield. They are going to fake the handoff. They're going to dump it over for Higbee. Great coverage there by safety Tashawn Gibson. And really just more of a throwaway, if anything, by Stafford. He was under some pressure. Faked the handoff. Both Higbee and Kupp went left. To me, that was essentially more like a just, didn't want to get any intentional grounding or anything. Just throw it away. Definitely a lot of pressure Stafford was under. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Stafford in shotgun. Henderson to his left. Kupp to his right. Kupp's going to flare out now. Niners going to bring pressure. It's going to be caught by Cooper Kupp, who's going to get about 7 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Rams, down to the 49ers 28-yard line. So this is a big-time play right here. Can the 49ers get a big stop here on 3rd down? Cooper Kupp tonight, 10 receptions for 81 yards. So he's getting a ton of catches, and that's really not a surprise to anyone. But Niners got to figure out a way to slow it down. Stafford's going to be in shotgun, empty backfield. 3rd and 3 from the Niners' 28-yard line. Snap is away. Going to throw it out to Allen Robinson, who's going to be a yard short. He's going to be a yard short, so it's going to be 4th and 1, and the Rams have a decision to make right here. 4th and 1. Do they kick the field goal and make it 14-9, or do they potentially go for it, try and get the first down? I mean, you can make argument. It's still early in the game, but they are going to go for it. Still very early in this game. We're only halfway through the 3rd quarter, but the Rams are going to go for it. 4th and 1. Stafford behind center, looking like a goal line formation. Single back, though. They are going to hand it off, and he's going to get the first down. Cam Akers gets the first down up to the 49ers' 23-yard line. So the decision pays off for the LA Rams. Yeah, good blocking right there. Niners that's where a guy like Javon Kinlaw really would have been huge to have him out there. But 1st and 10 for the Rams. They are now at the 49ers 23-yard line. This is a huge drive for the Rams. Huge drive for the Rams. They've been on the field a lot. Snap is away. Stafford's going to break out of tackles, ends up getting sacked, probably loses about a yard on the play, running around in a lot of trouble. I'm going to assume that it gets down behind the line of scrimmage, so that will be a loss of 1. So that should go down as a sack. So it is 2nd and 11 right now for the Rams. They are in hurry-up offense. 20 seconds on the play clock, and they're getting ready to snap it. Back to Stafford's right in shotgun. 3 receivers up top. Snap is away. And then Stafford is going to hesitate, looking for number 3, Cam Akers. Dre Greenlaw on the coverage, but they are going to call a flag on that. And I'm really not sure what the flag would be here. It looks like it's going to be against the 49ers. It's going to be it looks like it's pass interference, illegal contact on number 54. So they're calling that on Fred Warner. I'd be curious to see the replay of that. Because after it being 3rd and 11, that bails them out big time. So it's illegal contact by Fred Warner on Cooper. I mean, what was that? That's a terrible call, and it gives them a 1st down and 10. That's crazy. Rams, Stafford behind center at the 49ers 18-yard line, 1st and 10. Pitch is out to Cam Akers. Dre Greenlaw is going to meet him in the backfield right there. Loss of about 3 yards. So that's going to make it 2nd and 13 Niners we can't beat ourselves in this game here. We just can't beat ourselves. That was an awful call against Fred Warner. I think anybody watching that would think, how is that illegal contact by Fred Warner? If anything, it was Cooper Kupp. But, can the 49ers defense stand tall? 2nd and 13. Can we make a play? The Niners defense has not forced a turnover this game. They did not force a turnover last week. So this would be a great time to get one. Stafford's going to be in shotgun back to his left, 3 receivers down low. Snap is away. It's going to be a quick screen to Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp's breaking tackles. Cooper Kupp's getting down. I think it's going to be a 1st down and goal now for the Rams. Cooper Kupp just weaving his way through. And yes, it is going to be a 1st down and goal now for the LA Rams. Quick screen pass. Looks like Omenahu read it really well. The rest of the defense, maybe not so much. The Rams really doing a good job moving the football here. 1st and goal for the Rams. They've had the ball a long time right now. Defense is going to be a little bit tired, of course. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line, 7.5-yard line. Stafford behind center. Higbee and Skoranek down low. They are going to fake the handoff. Quick pass out to Higbee, but it's a bad throw by Stafford. If he hits Higbee, it's probably a walk-in touchdown, but misses him. Greenlaw on the blitz right there, and he just flew right through the offensive line. So Stafford was under pressure, but just threw it behind Higbee. Kind of did like a little sidearm. Hufanga was right there, but if he hits Higbee in stride, that's an easy walk-in touchdown for the Rams. So big time miss right there. Can the 49ers make Stafford pay for that poor throw? It's going to be 2nd and goal. Stafford in shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers up top. From the 7.5, maybe 8-yard line, we'll call it. Snap is away. Looking for the end zone for Allen Robinson. Great! Charvarius Ward with great coverage on Allen Robinson. Basically throwing it up for Allen Robinson. Charvarius Ward right there breaks it up. No pass interference. Perfect coverage. I mean, unbelievable coverage. And that's why you bring in a guy like Charvarius Ward, because he played that perfectly. Robinson almost had it. Charvarius Ward breaks it up. Just amazing coverage right there. 25 people in here, guys. You know what to do. Like and subscribe. 3rd and goal from the about 8-yard line. Stafford in shotgun. Back to his right. 3 receivers up top. Snap is away. Niners bringing pressure, looking for the end zone, and they're almost intercepted by Tashaun Gibson. It's going to be 4th and goal from the 8-yard line. Gibson almost intercepted it. That would have been a huge play. But now the score is most likely going to move to 14-9. He was looking for Higbee, throws it behind Higbee again, and Gibson almost comes up with it. Man, that would have been a big-time turnover right there. Ugh. So close. To me, if that's Jimmy Ward, he probably catches that. Yes, the Rams do bring out their kicker. It's a 26-yard attempt. Snap is away. Kick is up, and it is good. So that's going to make it 14-9 in favor of the 49ers. The Rams tack on another field goal. But the Niners offense now, just like how we responded in the first quarter after the Rams went down, long drive, kicked a field goal, we have to basically do the same thing again. Got to respond, long drive, put up points on the board. Yeah, big win by the defense right there. Charvarius Ward, Mooney Ward with a huge, just great coverage on that play. They're throwing up to Allen Robinson. So, yeah, well, that's exactly what the Niners need to do, geezer. Get a touchdown here. Run down the clock, because let's see how much there is. 4:25 left in the 3rd quarter, so time is really going by quickly in this one. 33 likes. Let's get to 35 likes. 639 subscribers. Thank you for everyone for subscribing. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all. 26 people in here. That should have been oh, yeah, of course it should have been. Yeah, I mean, Gibson kind of caught it. It looked like it went like right here, and he just bobbled it. To me, if that's Jimmy Ward, he probably makes the play. But, it's a tough play to make, when because, of course, if you're Tashaun Gibson, you're thinking that, he's going to lead Higbee, if anything, but it goes behind him. But overall, look, Could have been better. Could have been an interception. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a touchdown. So overall, 14-9. 49ers getting the ball back. We have to score some points here. We do have to score some points. Let's try and get, I'd like to see get Kittle involved here. Get Kittle involved in the game. What's up with right to the, and yeah, seriously, Ben. Seriously. A couple of times Stafford's been off. We need our defense to practice catching with the QBs. Yeah, I mean, definitely to a certain degree, yes. You know, it's it would be nice if they could come up with it, because you know, and the defense has been great. Let's not discount anything the defense has done, but you know, last week and so far, the last 7 quarters or so, we haven't had a turnover. So that's one of the hallmarks of like every great defense is just getting those turnovers, which then obviously would set up the offense. So, but overall, you know, look, we're winning the game, we're getting the ball, and so the Niners just, you know, the Niners have to finish the game out, come away with the win. Cody Odell, no, I can't play the sound of the game. I don't think that I'm allowed to. I think that my channel will get shut down. Rams kick the ball away. Looks like it's going to be headed for, it's going to be fielded by Ray McLeod up to the 15, up to the 20, 25. He fumbled it! The 49ers recover, I think. It looked like the 49ers recover it. But Ray McLeod, and that's something that he can do, and the 49ers do recover it. We got some bots in here. That's something that happens with Ray. Marlon Mack comes up with it. Thank you, Marlon Mack. But Ray McLeod, I think you can. I don't know if I can. I'd rather not risk it. So there we go. Once again, and that's the big knock on Ray McLeod, is that he fumbled the ball a few times last year. Jimmy in shotgun, snap is away, throwing it out to Juszczyk up to the 40, up to the 45, the 50, the 45, the Rams down inside the 40-yard line of the LA Rams. Juszczyk does a little big-time play. The Niners started at the 27-yard line. Juice, and get Juice involved right there. Leonard Floyd kind of caught in no man's land, but Juszczyk all the way up to the Rams 38. Jimmy and shotgun back to his right. Ayuk in motion. They're going to hand it off to Jeff Wilson, going up the middle, getting about 5-ish yards on first down. So that is really, really solid right there. Jalen Moore is in the game too. What is going on here with the 49ers offensive line without Trent Williams and now his... and Jalen Moore is out there. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's why I don't want to play the audio, because my thing will get shut down. So McKivitz is out, it looks like. Jalen Moore is in there, but Burford is back in there too, so that's good news. Jimmy in shotgun back to his right. He's going to hand it off to Jeff Wilson. Jeff Wilson's going to fight forward down to the Rams' 25-yard line. Picks up about maybe 7 or 8 on the play. So right now, from here, it looks like, so it's going to be Moore, Banks, Brendel, Burford, and McGlinchey. So essentially, it's, our fully starting offensive lineman, with the exception of Moore is out there. It'll be interesting to see now if the Rams go and try and attack Jalen Moore. Thank you, mods, for taking care of that. We got 32 people in here, guys. You know what to do. Like and subscribe. Jimmy behind center, single back, Juszczyk in motion. And that's Werner, Deebo, and Ayuk are also on the field. Werner in motion now. Snap his way. They're going to pitch it up the middle to Jeff Wilson. Jeff Wilson breaking tackles up to the 20, up to the Rams' 16-yard line. Pickup of about 9 yards. Pickup of about 9 yards for Jeff Wilson Jr. right up the middle. Really nice play at Jalen Moore. And I've had my reservations about Jalen Moore, so hopefully he can prove me wrong here. Deebo Samuel with a really nice block, getting in the way. I guess he didn't do a whole lot, but he put his body in the way. That's what you got to do. 2nd and 2. They're calling it an 8-yard. It is my channel, but if I play the audio, I get it shut down because it's copyright. Jimmy behind center. Jeff Wilson in motion. They're going to hand it to Juszczyk. Juszczyk wide open up to the 10. Inside to about the 7-yard line. They hand it off to Kyle Juszczyk. Nice gain right there. I don't really do baseball games. I like baseball, but there's just so many games to do. They handed out a 9-yard carry by Juszczyk up to about the 7-yard line. I don't know what your question is, Cody. Up to the 8-yard line. First and goal for the 49ers. Jimmy's going to be in shotgun. No one in the backfield. Deebo, Ayuk, and Kittle up top. Werner and Juszczyk down low. Interesting. They're going to do a quick pass to Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel fighting up down to the 1. Oh, down to the half-yard line. Deebo was fighting to get into the end zone. Down to about the half-yard line. I don't understand what you're saying, man. Fighting for every... I don't know. Oh, no, his knee was down short. He's about a half a yard short. Nah, he wasn't in. He was not in. Second and goal from inside the 1-yard line. Jimmy behind center. I formation. Snap is away. They hand it to Jeff Wilson Jr., who's going to be met at the... He's going to be short. It's going to be third. And how long ago was the play call? Jesus. I can't do the sound unless the NFL changes its rule, which I think that would be awesome if they would. It would definitely help, but I doubt they will. End of the third quarter. Third and goal for the 49ers at the 1-yard line. So... we'll see how the 49ers want to play this. I would love to do the sound. I would love to show the actual game, but as far as how the rules are now, the copyright rules and what have you, I'd be taken down in seconds. Great drive so far. It's going to be third and goal from the 1-yard line. Touchdown. Oh, if I do baseball games. I think I did kind of answer that. I don't do baseball games. There's so many games. I like baseball. I don't watch every single game. A lot of the games tend to be a little bit boring, in my opinion. And there's 162 regular season games. Not that you're asking if I do every single game, but... I would maybe consider doing baseball games if it was the Giants and if it was the playoffs. But the Giants are not in the playoffs this year. They got eliminated, I think, a couple of days ago. But that would be the only way that I would do baseball games. I would definitely consider doing basketball. Thank you, Niner. Thank you, Beto. I appreciate it. I would definitely consider doing basketball, like Warrior games. And then I would consider hockey as well. Love your vibe. You're fun to listen. Well, thank you, Beto. Appreciate that, man. Try to keep entertainment, try to call out the plays. I've had a couple people say that, there was a really great comment that I got last year. It was during one of the streams, and it was a guy, I can't remember his name, but if you're listening, feel free to drop a comment. But he said that he's a truck driver, and that's so he can't watch the games. But he would have my stream on as audio. So I always try to make it so I'm explaining what's happening, but also, giving my input and then my level of excitement. So there we go. But it's third and goal from the 1. Now, I don't want to think about if we don't get it, but then you kind of do have to think about it. If you don't get it, what do you do? So it'll be interesting. 27 people in here. We're at the start of the fourth quarter. The 49ers up 14-9. At the LA Rams 1-yard line, third and goal. Jimmy's going to come out in shotgun. Jeff Wilson Jr. to his right. Ayuk down low. You got Kittle, Werner, and Deebo on the field as well. Werner in motion. They are going to fake the handoff. Jimmy throwing for the end zone. Touchdown, Kittle. I think he got in. They're calling it a touchdown, Kittle. Did he get both feet in bounds? Did he get both feet in bounds? If he did, that is massive. If he got both feet in bounds, that is huge. Left foot. No, he's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. That's gonna, I don't think he's in. Left foot. He's out of bounds, unfortunately, guys. It's incomplete. Left foot is in, but right foot, he could not get it in bounds. Now what do you do on 4th and goal? It's incomplete for sure. I hate shotgunning. So it is 4th and goal now. So the points come off the board. So it's back to 14-9. I hate shotgun and goal line for situations. I'm not a huge fan too. So now what do you do if you're the 49ers? Do you kick the field goal? Whatever Shanahan does here, they are going to kick the field goal, it looks like, to go back up by 8, which you can't totally blame Shanahan considering how well the defense has played, but you just think that, man, if you score a touchdown here, that was so close. Kittle got the left foot inbounds, but the right foot was out. Well, yeah, the play clock is winding down, so you have to think, and Robbie's out there, so yeah, man, if Kittle just only came down, I think they're going to have to call timeout. And you really don't want to, are they just going to wind it down, take the penalty maybe? So this is the 4th week. So far, the 49ers have only scored 1 touchdown in the second half of the games this year. So not ideal. Not great. 5-yard penalty, yeah. I mean, obviously, yeah, you don't call the timeout there. That would be silly because you don't waste a timeout there. 25-yard attempt for Robbie Gould. Snap is away, kick is up, and it is good. So the Niners tack on 3 more points, which makes it an 8-point game. If only Kittle got that other foot in bounds. That would have been big if he got in bounds. Damn it. Looks like initially Jimmy was looking for Ayuk, but Ayuk couldn't get free. And then threw it to Kittle. A really nice throw. A really nice throw by Garoppolo. Kittle got the left foot. A right foot was half in bounds, half out of bounds. So, it was pretty plain, pretty plain sight. But you think we get down at 2nd and goal. We just can't get in there. Time for a turnover so we can see the chain. I really want to bust out the turnover chain. Good as gold. Gold is gold. Robbie. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I have a 49ers chain. And I got this, not my original idea. I got this from the Miami Hurricanes, who I think are no longer doing it. But whenever the 49ers get a turnover, then I will put on the turnover chain, and I'll wear that for the entire next 49ers offensive drive. If on that drive, if they score points, then I will keep it on for the next defensive drive. So there we go. Haven't had a chance to really wear it last week or this week so far, but hopefully that changes real soon. Because we are in the 4th quarter. There's, pretty much the entire 4th quarter left. There is 14:53 left in the 4th quarter. 8-point game, so it is a 1-possession game. Defense would have got a decent break right there because that was a pretty long drive. You factor in the change of the quarters and whatnot. So the defense should be feeling somewhat rested up. Just got to get off the field, And I do, the bend, don't break defense has worked pretty well in this game. We've given up 3 field goals, but we need to get some stops earlier. A turnover? That's what we need, is a turnover. And remember, the 49ers drive that started off, Ray McLeod takes it out, fumbles the ball, Marlon Mack recovers it for the Niners. So that was a big-time play. 14:53 left in the game. Robbie Gould will be kicking it off. The Rams had an extra player on the field who just runs off in time. Interesting how that can happen on a kickoff return, but Robbie with the kick. Kick is away. It looks like it is going to be returnable. The Rams player, they're possibly going to do a fake. The Rams player gets up to about the 21-yard line. Malik Turner in there with the tackle, but the player for the Rams who was returning it for a split second looked like he was going to maybe throw it across the field, but ended up not going for that, just running it up to the 21-yard line. So Rams first down and 10 at the 21-yard line. Yeah, Mahomes was amazing in that game against the Bucs. Really, he's just so good. Eagles 4-0. So Stafford's going to be in shotgun back to his right. You got Robinson and Skoranek, I think, down low. Or Kupp down low and Robinson. Higbee and Skoranek up top. They are going to hand it off. Who's going to get swallowed up in the backfield by Kevin Givens. Givens with a really nice play. He's going to lose about 2 yards on first down. So that's going to make it 2nd and 12, but really nice play by Kevin Givens. So the Rams just handed it off to, it looks like was that Cam Akers maybe? And then Givens comes up with a big-time stop right there. So the Rams are behind the sticks right now. Remember, the Rams are without their starting center. It looks like there's a player, Skoranek is shaken up now for the Rams. I'm going to say Skoranek, even though it might be Skoranek. I don't know. But he's gonna under his own power, so that's good. Skoranek will be on the sideline at least for the next play. 2nd and 12. Not really sure what happened there, but looks like his toe or something like that. But anyways, Rams in shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers down low. Allen Robinson up top. 2nd and 12 from their own 19. You're going to dump it off to Henderson, who's going to get maybe a couple of yards on the play. So it's going to be 3rd down and 10. They'll be back at the original line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 10 for the Rams. The Niners, can we get off the field? Force a 3 and out. Get the ball back. Stafford's going to be in shotgun. Henderson to his right. Robinson up top. You got Higbee, Kupp, and then someone else down low in the backfield. Throwing it deep. It's going to be incomplete. Incomplete. Looking for Cooper Kupp. Stafford threw it high. Lenore on the coverage. It looks like maybe Gibson was coming in there too. But wow, that was a big-time play right there. Excellent coverage by Diamador Lenore, and Gibson came over to help out. Looking for Cooper Kupp. Threw it high. And then Gibson and Lenore with excellent coverage. No flags on the play. So the Rams will be punting. And they do punt it away. And it's Ray at the 24-yard line. Makes a guy miss. Up to the 30. Up to the 35. Up to the 40. Up to the 45-yard line. Does Ray McLeod go? Nice return. No flags on the play as well. So really, really solid return. Ray McLeod bouncing back after fumbling on that kickoff return. Makes a couple of guys miss. Really solid return right there. So the Niners will have very good field position to start off this drive from the 45-yard line. If the Niners can score any points on this drive, that would be huge, because then you make it a 2-possession game. There is approximately just over 13 minutes left in the game. Niners need to keep the ball, just keep it moving, keep moving. Ray McLeod. Do you know Angus McLeod? But yeah, so the Niners will have the ball 1st and 10. I saw it was right around our own 40. Yeah, right at our own 45-yard line. Whoops. So good field position. One of the best starting field positions we've probably had all game long. The Rams punter has been doing a really solid job. But what can the 49ers do here? Can we just, look, relatively sustained drive. let's make sure that we are, moving the chains. We're up to 640 subscribers. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate anyone who subscribes to the channel. It really helps out. Also, don't forget to like the stream. It really helps out a lot. But up to 640 subs really does mean a lot, you guys. So thank you. We're at 34 likes. One more like to hit 35 likes. Who's going to be number 35? Let's make it happen. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get that 35th like. Make it happen. Really nice defensive series right there for the 49ers. Kevin Givens on first down plays it really, really well. Gets right through. And this is what you expected with the 49ers to kind of do tonight, considering the Rams. Initially, their right guard had to move to center. So they were starting 2 new guards at left and right guard. And then their center, he goes down. So they're starting a rookie center right now. Snap! Oh, this is earlier. I thought it was a highlight from earlier. Holy smokes! It looked like the game was back on. They're re-showing the Deebo run, which is insane. All right. So 1st and 10, 49ers out around 45. Jimmy in shotgun back to his left. Got Werner, Kittle, Deebo, and Ayuk. This is a formation they've really liked tonight. Werner in motion. They are going to hand off to Jeff Wilson Jr. Going to cut outside. Gets about maybe 2.5, 3 yards, we'll say, on first down. So it's going to be, we'll maybe call it 2nd and 7. Whoa, things are getting heated right now on the Rams sideline. Holy moly. Takaris McKinley, I believe, who just got added, but getting into it with Justin Holland. So there are a lot of issues right now on the Rams sideline. So, and he just got added to the roster, so that's not a great look. But Jimmy behind center, I formation, but Deebo's in the backfield. Jeff Wilson Jr. going to motion up top. They're going to pitch it to Deebo up the middle. Deebo's going to run. Deebo gets about maybe 4-ish yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 3, but there is a flag on the play. Now, this is typically in the holding area. Yeah, it's going to be holding against the offense. So that's going to move it to 2nd and 17. Holding on the offense by, I think it was by Burford, by Brendel. Jake Brendel holding. So that's going to make it 2nd and 17 now for the 49ers. So definitely not what you want to see happen. Looks like, I'm trying to think. Yeah, that looks like a hold. Yeah, that's holding. But just call it both ways, ref. Call it both ways. 2nd and 17, Jimmy in shotgun back to his left, which is Wilson, Jennings, Deebo, Kittle, and Ayuk. So they're going to look to throw it. Jimmy's got time. He's going to dump it off to Kittle. Kittle's going to fight for gets about 5 yards. Donald takes him down. So that's going to make a 3rd and about 12, I would say, for the 49ers. 3rd and 13, they're calling it. Dumped it off to George Kittle, looking to make something happen, but there was a lot of Rams players right there. So this is obviously a really difficult situation to try and convert 3rd down. We'll see how the 49ers want to play it. Of course, you don't want to do anything too risky. But if you can pick up the 3rd down here, that would be awesome. So that holding penalty really hurt the 49ers. Jimmy in shotgun use check to his right. Jimmy's going to do a quick throw to Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel running! Deebo Samuel running inside the Rams, down to the Rams 30-yard line. It's a 1st down. Quick pass. Deebo Samuel. Deebo. Deebo. Wow, what a play. I mean, you almost kind of knew that play was coming, but just a great play right there. Deebo Samuel down to the 30-yard line. There's a whole bunch of things breaking out here. Niners and Rams, we know that there is a lot of history between these teams. Jalen Moore getting into it with a few guys. We'll see what happens. The Niners are going to have to call a timeout, I think. I don't know what happened, right? Yeah, big fight on the field. I'm kind of curious to see what happened. It was Ayuk and Ramsey. Ooh, he grabbed his face mask and he's yelling right in his face. And then all these Rams players come up to Ayuk. So it's 1st and 10 49ers at the 29-yard line. Jimmy behind center. They're probably just going to run it considering, they're going to flip it out to Jeff Wilson, who's going to lose about a yard on the play. Aaron Donald right in the backfield. They pitched it out to, there you go. That's a Deebo game right there, 115 yards. Yeah, Donald just beat Burford. And look, and then, wow, the Gaines, I think, really actually, the Rams player, I think it's Gaines, kind of collided with Aaron Donald. So Aaron Donald looked maybe shaken up a little bit on the play. But the Niners do lose a yard, but we are in field goal range. But still, we want to get more. We want to get a touchdown here. Jimmy in shotgun, Jeff Wilson to his right. Jeff Wilson's going to move out. Snap is away. Quick throw. Oh, miscommunication there with George Kittle. Incomplete. So that's going to make a 3rd and 11. Jimmy thought that Kittle was going to go out. Kittle went inside instead. 3rd and 11 right now for the 49ers. Let's see what kind of play we can draw up here. Deebo Samuel back on the field. Yeah, not really. Obviously a miscommunication right there. We have 29 people in here, guys. Like, subscribe to the channel. It really, really helps out. Jimmy's going to be in shotgun. Use check to his right. Kittle's going to go in motion. Jennings, Ayuk, and Deebo out there. Is there a quick pass up to Ayuk now? Ayuk to the 30, to the 20. He's not going to get a first down. Gets about 5 or 6 yards. Okay, come on. You can't be doing that. It's going to be 4th down and 5 right now. So we got about 6 yards on the play. Quick pass, basically the same play that we ran before with Deebo. Banks did just miss the block on Jalen Ramsey, and Ramsey's like really tugging. Could have been a face mask actually on Banks. We're lucky that didn't get called because that would have taken us out of the that would have taken us out of field goal. So it's a 42-yard field goal attempt. Snap is away. The kick is up. The kick is going to be no good. Robbie Gould, not good as gold. He misses the kick. And the Rams are going to have solid field position. Well, I don't know why I keep saying that. Good hold. And Gould just misses it. 42-yarder. And Gould misses it with the chance to go up by 2 scores. That's not good. That's not good at all. That drive it was going so well. And then just completely stalls out. And Robbie Gould. That's not good. How did he miss that? Unbelievable. So the Rams will have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. It was a 42-yard attempt, which is not that much. I mean, it's just a little bit more than an extra point, but Gould cannot convert. So this is absolutely fully game on right now. Game on. 8-point game, 1-possession game. Niners defense needs to make another big stop. Robbie Gould really hurting the team right there with the missed field goal. Perfect snap, perfect hold by Wishnowsky. Nothing that he can complain about, can Robbie. He missed it. And you obviously, for someone like Robbie, who's usually very consistent and a good kicker, missing that in a big situation, not good enough. So that's difficult, really difficult for the 49ers. Puts the pressure back on the defense. So hi, Wayne. Boom. The bike hits the car. Yeah, that's true. You're right there, Christian. You can't have field position without possession. But yeah, just a bummer. If Robbie makes that field goal, now we're looking at 20-9. It's a 2-possession game. There's only 8 minutes left. But now we're under pressure. Well, the Rams are really under pressure, but the defense needs to make another big. Can we get a turnover? It's the one thing that we've really been lacking. We haven't had a turnover. So that's something that we definitely need to get. If we can get a turnover here, that would just be huge. Gold is good, especially. Yeah, Robbie is good in the playoffs. I don't think he's actually ever missed a field goal in the playoffs, but yeah, things are getting really chippy on the field. There's 8.5 minutes left. Rams 1st and 10, actually from their own 32-yard line. Stafford in shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Henderson, who's going to get maybe 2.5 to 3 yards on first down. So that's we'll call it 2nd and 7 for the Rams. Defense needs to stop here. You're damn right it does. 2nd and 8 for the Rams. They're going in a hurry up. Henderson to his left. Cup and Robinson down low. Slow snap. Stafford's able to pick it up. He's going to dump it across for Higbee, who gets a first down. That's going to be up to their own 45-yard line. Good blocking, good protection right there by the Rams. Pick 6 would be beautiful. So Stafford, 1st and 10. Eric Armstead is out for the rest of the game. He's been dealing with plantar fasciitis. So Armstead is not going to be out there for the rest of the game. We have Givens, Ridgeway, Ebukam, and Bosa out there. Stafford in shotgun. Back to his left. 2 receivers down low, 2 up top. Snap is away. Fakes the handoff. Going to throw it out to Higbee. He's going to get about maybe 5 yards on first down. So that's going to make it 2nd and 5. The 49ers playing a little bit softer right there in coverage. Rams, of course, going to their hurry up. There's 7.5 minutes left in the game. 2nd and 5. Stafford and shotgun back to his left. Same formation, 2 up top, 2 down low. Snap is away. They're chipping. Oh, that's going to be a first down. Cooper Kupp. Lenore on the coverage, but just excellent blocking right there. Excellent blocking. The hurry up is definitely affecting the 49ers. And the Rams are going to huddle up, so this will give a chance for the 49ers to substitute a couple of players here. But it's 1st and 10. They're now into 49er territory. Not much. I mean, as soon as Fred Warner came down, it really left a space right there for Cooper Kupp, and solid coverage there by Lenore, but only so much you can do. 1st and 10 for the Rams. They are at the 49ers 44-yard line. Stafford and shotgun back to his left. Snap is away. Intercepted! Hufanga! Intercepted! Hufanga's running for the end zone. It's a pick 6! Let's go! Let's go! The turnover chain is out! 49ers! Let's go! Let's go! Talanoa Hufanga! Pick 6, baby! Woo! Let's go! Hufanga! Bam, baby! Let's go, Talanoa Hufanga. Let's go, baby. We got the turnover chain. 2nd interception of his career, 1st for a touchdown. His 2nd touchdown, technically, of his career with the block punt against Green Bay. Hufanga with the huge play. Robbie with the extra point, and that is good as gold. So that's going to make it 24-9. Damian Lee, you certainly did call that. Let's go. Let's go. That's what Hufanga does. Great play. You got to love the aggressiveness right there by Hufanga. Hufanga, did I do that? Let's go. Let's go. That's what we needed, boy. Woo-wee. We got 30 people in here. Like and subscribe. You know what to do. Big time play by Talanoa Hufanga. Here we go. Here we freaking go. Niners, baby. Niners all damn day. Got the turnover chain now. We're rocking this. We're rocking the turnover chain. We got a touchdown. We're rocking it. Damn, we needed that in the worst way possible. Just a heads up play. I think the Niners read that play like a book, especially Hufanga. Sprinted right down. And I'm trying to think who it was at the start of the stream who was calling it basically. Yeah. And was it Ashton? Was it you or was it someone else who said that who's going to be the player of the game? And I think someone called Hufanga, and that's a great call because Hufanga's been really solid in this game. But with that, he just player of the game. Him or Deebo for sure. Both guys have been excellent. So this now makes it a 15-point game. So of course we'll be kicking off back to the Rams. But a 15-point game. There is 6:27 left in the game. What a big-time play right there. Big-time play. Hufanga. Tala Noah Hufanga. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Just awesome. Just awesome. That's, player of the year so far. Yeah, Christian, it either has to be Hufanga or Bosa. And with that play right there, I think you might have to give it to Hufanga. But wow, just a crazy play. We're wearing the turnover chain. We're going to wear it for the next drive too. We got that touchdown. Matthew Stafford in fourth quarter this season. No passing touchdowns, 3 picks. Unbelievable. Hufanga. Wow. That just changes everything right there. Unbelievable. Stafford and Cooper Kupp talking to each other on the sideline. And yeah, what a steal in the 5th round out of USC. So Robbie Gould will be here to kick it away. Deebo's on the sideline. I can see him down there getting the crowd pumped up. The kick is away. It's going to be fielded at the 5-yard line. They're going to take it up, and it's a solid return. It's going to be up to, are they saying? Oh, I think that play is over. But he gets up to about the 25 or 26-yard line. It's definitely getting very chippy down there for sure. But the Niners have gotten a number of sacks right here on Matthew Stafford. Now we get the big play, Hufanga right there. And he didn't run a good 40 time, but he ran away from Cooper Kupp right there. I guess Cooper Kupp didn't run a great 40 time either, but it don't matter. So the Niners tonight, an interception for a touchdown, 5 sacks, 11 pressures. Stafford's going to be in shotgun, back to his left, 2 receivers up top, 2 down low. Stafford looking to throw, going to throw it to Allen Robinson, who'll get about maybe 4 yards on first down. So it's going to be 2nd and 6 at their own 30-ish yard line. 2nd and 5, they're going to call it, at their own 31-yard line. 6 minutes left in the game. Rams in shotgun. We have Drake Jackson out there. Going to throw it to Higbee. Higbee's going to be wrestled out of bounds short of the first down marker. So it's going to be 3rd and 1 right now. There's 5:52 left in the game. Clock is winding. 3rd and 1. The Niners got to stop here. Holy smokes. Yeah, D'Amico Ryans, man, his defense has just been phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Alrighty, Stafford behind center. Might be a quarterback sneak. They are going to hand it off, and he's going to get the first down. I think it was Givens who got into the backfield but couldn't make the stop. So it is 1st down and 10 for the Rams. There's just over 5 minutes left in the game. So they're at their own 39-yard line. Stafford in shotgun, back to his right. Snap is away. He's throwing it deep to nobody, out of bounds. 2nd and 10. It's 4:58 left in the game. I'm going to really miss Ryans next year. Me too, man. Me too. You know where Hufanga learned that, right? That was Jimmy Ward last year. Jimmy Ward coming back next week, hopefully. Stafford and shotgun, back to his left. 3 receivers up top when you include the 1 tight end, and Allen Robinson down low. Stafford, snap is away. He's got time back there. He's going to throw it, dump it off to 86. He's going to blew the play dead. Gets about maybe 7 yards on 2nd and 10, so it's going to be 3rd and 3. Less than 5 minutes left in the game. There's about 4 minutes and 35 seconds left. The Rams are going to huddle up, which that's just chewing precious time off the clock. They do have all 3 timeouts, though. But there's less than 4.5 minutes left in the game. 3rd and 3. So, this is a very big play for the Rams right here. They're at their own 46-yard line. Stafford in shotgun, back to his right. Three receivers down low, one up top. Robinson's up top. Snap is away. He's got all the time in the world. Throws it. It's going to be caught by Cooper Kupp inside the 49ers 40-yard line. That was Skoranek. There's about 4 minutes left in the game. 1st and 10 for the Rams. They're now down at the 49ers 37-yard line. No Nick Bosa out there, getting a well-earned rest, but at some point you'll have to bring him back out. Snap is away. Kamoko Toure getting some action. He's going to, deflected by Drake Jackson. Great play. Great heads-up play by Drake Jackson. Gets his hands up, deflects the pass, which would have been maybe a decent rush right there if they got it over to Henderson. But Drake Jackson, the rookie out of USC, a fellow USC Trojan, just like Talanoa Hufanga. So that's going to be 2nd down and 10. Do they maybe bring Nick Bosa back out there? Bosa is out there with Ebukam, Ridgeway, and Omenahu on the defensive line. Stafford and shotgun, back to his right. 3:44 left in the game. Snap is away. Bosa gets, there we go. We get a sack. Let's go. It's Hassan Ridgeway. It's his first of the season. Hassan Ridgeway. Let's go. That's going to make a 3rd and a mile right now for the Rams. I mean, they're obviously in 4-down territory right here. It's going to be 3rd and 18, but he's going to be sacked back at the 45-yard line. There's just over 3 minutes left in the game. Stafford and shotgun, back to his right. Snap is away. And he's going to dump it off to Higbee, who's going to get a good amount, maybe about half of those yards back. So it's going to be 4th down and maybe 9, I would say, if I had to guess. 9 or 10, but hard to kind of tell. There's less than 3 minutes left in the game. It's going to be 4th and 10. This is the game right here for the Rams. If they don't pick it up, the game is essentially all but over. There's 2:45, 2:44. Clock is winding. 4th and 10. Stafford and shotgun by himself. Henderson's going to motion into the slot. There's only 5 seconds left in the play clock. They have to snap the ball fast. There's a timeout by the Rams. They did get the playoff, but they actually had to call a timeout. So the Rams burn one of their timeouts, which is awful for them. Those timeouts are just so precious at this point that you can't be doing that. 641 subscribers, 38 likes. Can we get to 40 likes? Thank you to the new subscriber. I don't know how to fix it so the pop-ups show up. I don't know what is going on with that. But either way, thank you so much for the subscribers. 641 now. Appreciate everyone being here. 4th and 10. That's huge. They had to burn a timeout. This is the game right now for the Rams. Niners defense gets a little bit of a breather as well with that timeout. Stafford and shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers up top. Allen Robinson down low. Snap is away. Bosa coming up the middle, but Stafford breaks free. It's going to be caught by Cooper Kupp, who is going to get a 1st down. Bosa was so close to bringing down Stafford. Stafford is able to step up into the pocket nicely. So it's a 1st down and 10 for the Rams at the 49ers 24-yard line. There's just over 2 minutes left in the game. Snap is away. Bosa is absolutely being held. And that's going to be incomplete. Looking for the end zone, looking for Allen Robinson. I'm surprised. There's 2:02 left in the game. So the Rams, the play does end just before the 2-minute warning. 2nd down and 10. I can only like you so much. What does that mean, Peso? Bosa was bear hugged on the last play, but no flag. Yeah, I mean, it's so rare that they ever call that on Bosa, which is a damn shame because it could probably be called on every play. Stafford and shotgun back to his left. The back is going to move out. So empty backfield, 2:02. They're down at the 49ers, 24-yard. Snap is away. He's going to look. Almost intercepted by Fred Warner. Fred Warner almost picked it off. 1:58 left in the game. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Wow. There's a lot of holding going on down there. Warner, you have to come up with that, bro. Gibson drops an interception. Warner drops an interception. We should have had 3 today. I mean, of course, that would have ended the game. But it's going to be 3rd and 10. There's 1:58 left. We are at the 2-minute warning. They are at the 49ers 24-yard line. The 49ers have, well, you have to play. I mean, of course, the Rams will want to score a quick touchdown. But also, you play the sticks too. But I think you can give up the first down too if you need to. You just can't give up the quick score. So you just have to play smart, play within yourselves and just make it happen. Oh, yeah, Peso. Sorry, I know I say it a lot, but we get people who come in and out of the stream all game long, and just want a friendly reminder is all. But yeah, it's there's 1:52 left. 49ers up by 2 scores, 24-9. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Rams at the 49ers 24-yard line. So yeah, I think if you're the Niners, I mean, you probably don't even mind that much giving up a first down. You just really want to, have the Rams just use as much time off the clock and just make sure that clock winds down, But the Rams, they got to get 10 yards now. It's 3rd and 10. So, but this is it. Yeah, Warner almost. I mean, if Warner caught that, I actually think he maybe could have taken it back like almost the entire way. Like that could have been another pick 6. 6 sacks on the day for the 49ers. Who is that other sack? Oh, they're saying Bosa has 2. Oh, Bosa has 2 sacks. Okay, sweet. 3rd and 10 for the Rams. There's 1:58 left. Ball at the 49ers 24-yard line. I love the Niner fans getting loud. Well, I can see them screaming. Stafford and shotgun, no one in the backfield. Now Henderson's going to motion into the backfield. All right, Calvin, good to see you, buddy. Snap is away. Stafford under pressure. Gets hit. It's Greenlaw almost comes up with the interception. Greenlaw almost has it. So Stafford gets hit by Ebukam. And the clock is still running. And they're saying it was a fumble. They're saying it was a fumble and the 49ers recovered. Oh my God, what happened here? I think they're saying that he fumbled it. That's a fumble, and the Niners recover. The Niners recover. We're keeping on the turnover chain, baby. Ebukam hits Stafford's arm. The ball comes out really early. It's a fumble. Ebukam forces the fumble, and they're saying the Niners recovered. Greenlaw I thought it was almost an interception. Greenlaw thinks that it was a pass. But who actually gets the ball? I think they're saying, did they say the 49ers come up with it, right? The 49ers have the ball. Let's go. 1:49. I think are they going to take a look at it maybe? Holy smokes. There's a lot to unpack in that one play. A lot to unpack. So essentially what happened, you see what happened was, so Stafford is about to throw, Ebukam hits it, and as Stafford's, winding back right here, whoops. So as and then he's about to wind forward, then the ball gets knocked loose. So it's a clear fumble. The question is, do the 49ers clearly recover it? And the only reason why I don't think the Niners were just jumping on it was simply for the fact that I think they all believe, like Greenlaw and everyone believed that it was an incomplete pass. I mean, so did I on initial view. It looked like it was just an incomplete pass, but it was definitely a fumble. I think the key right here is, did the 49ers recover it? And that's going to be the big question right now, is did the 49ers recover the ball? All right. Mama, there goes that man. Oh, you know Bosa's looking for that record. Bosa's coming for that 20-sack season. Yeah, the offense played pretty well. Let's not forget that, the offense only scored 17 of the points. Hufanga. But yeah, this defense is ridiculous. And they are now, yes, it is official. It's 49er ball, so we're keeping this turnover chain on. So they did call it a fumble loss. The 49ers have the ball 1st and 10 at our own 16-yard line. They're going to snap it. They're going to hand it to Jeff Wilson Jr., who's going to lose about a yard on the play or so. And the Rams are going to use a timeout. The Rams, after this, will only have one timeout. If you remember on their last drive, the Rams had to call a timeout because the play clock was winding down. So you have to figure here that the Niners are just going to run it 3 times. They will probably be able to wind the clock down to under a minute, and they'll have to punt it away. I think you just run the ball up the middle, and there we go. But a huge play by Ebukam. Does that count as a sack or as well, or I wonder. It does count as a sack. Ebukam, 2 sacks, force fumble too. 2nd and 11, 1:44 left in the game. Rams with only 1 timeout left. And you'll figure that the 49ers will just run this game out. Snap is away. They're going to hand it to Jeff Wilson Jr., who's going to get about a yard on the play. Maybe 2. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 9 maybe. The Rams are going to use their final timeout. So there's 1:40 left in the game. You think with this next play call, plus they'll wind the clock down all the way, that the 49ers, they'll be under a minute left in the game when the 49ers have to punt it back to the Rams. More opportunities for more sacks, huh? Cooper Kupp not looking too happy. Sean McVay not looking too happy. 1:40 left in the game. It's 3rd and 10. And you have to think that the Niners might even just kneel it at this point just so you don't risk anything. Cooper Kupp talking it up with Sean McVay on the sideline. 0 plays of 20-plus yards for the Rams. The last time that happened, 2007. I think the 49ers maybe just called a timeout. Yeah, I think the play clock was winding down. Wow. What a game for the 49ers. And this is just so big for the 49ers, for the confidence moving forward. Because now, folks, 7 sacks, a fumble recovery, and a pick 6 for the best defense in the league. I really don't think there's any way anyone can argue that this defense is the best in the league. And it's great because in back-to-back weeks we saw it. Last week, the Niners defense only gave up 9 points. They're going to hand it off to Jeff Wilson, who's going to get about a yard. So it's going to be 4th and 9, There'll be under a minute left in the game when the 49ers will have to punt it away. But you have to think that last week the Niners defense only gave up 9 points. 2 of the points, of course, was for the safety. This week, 9 points. The week before against Seattle, 7 points. But how did Seattle score those 7 points? A blocked field goal returned for a touchdown. Week 1 of all things, in the terrible weather, somehow the Bears scored 19 points. But the defense all season long, up to including this point right here, has given up 37 points in 4 games, less than 10 points a game, and somehow we're only 2-2. Or we're going to be 2-2. So there's 54 seconds left in the game. The 49ers will be punting it away. Yeah, your guess was very close. Your guess was very close, Geezer. Jimmy Garoppolo with a very efficient night. 16 for 27, 239 yards, a touchdown, no interceptions. This is what happened last year, dominate, and then started their playoff run. This year as well, the Niners defense is better. And you know what's going to happen too? Jimmy Ward is going to be coming back. You know what's also going to happen? Jason Verrett could be coming back in the coming weeks as well. So here comes the punt. Wisnowski will punt it away. Looks like a decent punt. It is going to bounce out of bounds. So the Rams will have the ball at their own 42-yard line. Actually, not a great punt, to be honest. I think based off of offensive points, the 49ers have given up. Oh. I think it's, I could be wrong, but I think it's 37. But I could be wrong on that. All right. Stafford and shotgun back to his left. 49ers. Quick pass out to Cooper Kupp, who's going to get some decent yards. He stays in bounds, though, so he doesn't get out of bounds. So the clock is winding. Gets about maybe 9 yards on the play. There's about 30 seconds left in the game. I mean, I know that they want to get some points, but having Cooper Kupp out there at this moment is kind of crazy. So there's 20 seconds left in the game. Stafford's going to throws it away. He was about to get sacked and gets it to Henderson on the sideline, gets a first down. He was in the hands of Charles Omenihu. Omenihu almost brings him down, but wow. 16 seconds left in the game. You think that the Rams will probably want to try and... Yes. Yeah, I think it's 37 points that the Rams... I just really hope the Rams don't get some stupid garbage time points here. But anyways, 16 seconds left in the game. Career high 14 catches. Didn't really do a whole lot with it, though. Stafford and shotgun. Back to his right. Snap is away. They're going to just hand it off to Henderson, who's going to get tackled for about a pickup of about 4 yards. And I think they're just going to let it wind out. 7, 6, 5. That's going to be the game. The 49ers win. There we go, Niners. Who's on top of the NFC West? We are. That's who. There we go. Cooper Kupp. 14 catches for just over 100 yards. Didn't really do a whole lot with it. 49ers get the big time win. End of the game. 24-9. The Niners win in convincing fashion. Some big things here. The offense definitely started to gain some momentum, some consistency in the game, although it's still very much a work in progress. You have to Jimmy Garoppolo looked a lot better tonight than he did against the Broncos, but he's looking a lot better, and he'll get better as he gets more time practicing with the team. Talanoa Hufanga looking great out there. Big interception returned for a touchdown. Until next Sunday, and I'll hopefully be breaking you out a lot next Sunday. There we go. Niners get the big time win. Hufanga with the big interception. 49ers defense, outstanding performance against a really good offense. Really good. The Rams have a fantastic offense. First place in the NFC West at 2-2. So now every single team in the division is 2-2, but the Niners are 2-0 when it comes to in-division games, hence putting the 49ers on top of the division. That could pay huge dividends towards the end of the year, having a great division record. All day, baby. All day. There we go. 49ers with the huge win on Monday Night Football. We ended with 38 likes. Thank you, everyone, for all the likes. We still have 25 people in here, so really appreciate everyone being here all night long. All night long. And next Sunday, it's going to be 1 o'clock Pacific time. The 49ers will be traveling on the road across the country to Carolina. They will be taking on the Panthers. The Panthers who've definitely had their struggles this year, but then again, you could argue the same thing with the 49ers. Big time win on Monday Night Football. Niners win 24-9. Deebo swapping the jerseys with Cooper Kupp. Deebo Samuel with some big-time plays tonight. He was excellent. Hufanga, of course, with the huge interception return for a touchdown. The defense was everywhere. I think ultimately we had about 7 sacks on the year, or on the game. 7 sacks in the game. We did not give up a single sack. Wow, just an amazing performance right there by the defense. Ebukam and Bosa with 2 sacks apiece. Bosa now up to 6 sacks on the year, leading the NFL. Here's the thing. The Niners actually could have had even more interceptions. Deshaun Gibson almost had a big-time interception. Fred Warner almost had an interception to end the game. Overall, the Niners defense has to be number 1 in the NFL. I don't think there's any question about that. And just a great performance. And the Niners, look, there's no game in the NFL that you could ever consider is a gimme, is an automatic win. Not saying that by any means, but the 49ers, we now go up against the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Both teams have had some moments this year, and I think Atlanta especially is playing a lot better than I maybe thought they would. But overall, 2 very winnable games coming up. Niners at 2-2 on the year. After that, though, when it comes to Week 7 and Week 8, it's going to be at home against the Chiefs, and then we'll go down south against these very LA Rams. So, there's a lot of big games coming up. A lot of, big-time performances to be had. The offense is getting better. The offense is starting to move the football. We're going to have guys coming back from injury, too. Jimmy Ward, a big one. Possibly Jason Verrett, too. But the defense is playing lights-out football. Got to be really happy with how the defense has played. Mario Yoshi, yeah, Jimmy was pretty good. 39 likes. Can we get one more like to end the night, to hit 40? That would be awesome. But overall, yeah, he's coached good. He's trying good. Yeah, I mean, I think Jimmy was solid tonight. He definitely had some passes get away from him, though, which was a bummer for sure, which would have made it a lot easier. But also sometimes the receivers, I mean, he had a great throw to Kittle in the end zone, and Kittle just couldn't get his second foot inbounds. That would have been a touchdown earlier. A couple of other decent throws, but Deebo Samuel, offensively, it was Deebo Samuel's night. That 52-yard play was just incredible. And then he also had another really big performance on, it was 3rd and 12, quick pass to Deebo, gets the first down. So excellent overall. You got to be really happy. The 49ers, we now move to 2-2 on the year. At this point in my preseason prediction, I had us at 3-1. I think with how the defense has played, we should probably be 4-0. But obviously the offense has taken its time to catch up, especially with the injury to Trey Lance. But overall, I think we have to be feeling pretty good. This is almost the exact opposite feeling compared to last week. Couple of things. I hope that Colton McKivitz is not seriously hurt. Although I think Jalen Moore played okay in his absence. I'd like McKivitz to be out there. It was good to see Daniel Brunskill get a little action. And then, hopefully Eric Armstead too, because Eric Armstead was taken out of the game later in the game. So hopefully he will be okay. We really need Armstead to be out there to consistently play good defense. To me, he's a really important part of the team. But really great night. Really great night for the 49ers. Fingers crossed that everyone is healthy, that no one's dinged up too badly, because we do have a short week. We're going to be traveling all the way to the East Coast. My guess is that we will be staying on the East Coast, and then to play the Atlanta Falcons then in week 6. Jimmy Garoppolo with a nice, this touchdown by Deebo was just amazing. Just overall, things are looking a lot better now than they were compared to 7 days ago. I think there's a lot more optimism now about the 49ers, team. A lot of good to come. But we'll see how it all shakes out. Hopefully we'll be getting Jimmy Ward back healthy. I know he's such a huge vocal leader for the team, and the Niners can go on to make some big performances. Great to see Jerry Rice in the house. He's looking great. And then let's take a look at who is playing at Hufanga. Wow, just incredible. Let's take a look and see. So in our division, we will of course be playing against the Carolina Panthers. The LA Rams will be hosting the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys led by Cooper Rush. Looking actually pretty good. We'll have the Seahawks traveling to the Saints. The Saints now probably going to be led by Andy Dalton. And then the Cardinals will be taking on the Eagles, the 4-0 Eagles. So some interesting games around the division. I think I'm going to hop into the Discord for a little bit, courtesy of Geezer. But again, thank you everyone for being here for the stream. Thank you for joining me. We are up to 41 likes. We did it. Thank you, everyone. Means the world to me. Means a lot. Thank you, everyone, for being here for the whole stream. Hit up that link you'll see in the chat, and I'll check that out a little bit, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Sunday. So the game is on at the 49ers play at 1:05 p.m. Pacific time. So most likely around 12:45-ish p.m. next Sunday, Pacific time, I will be going live for that game. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. A big win. A loss would have been devastating for the playoff picture. And a win is a huge boost because there was just so much, after the incredibly poor offensive performance last Sunday night, it was just, it was kind of doom and gloom. It was like, can we get enough points to even, to win any games? And then the offense, albeit, it wasn't perfect by any means, but it looked pretty good. It looked solid. The one thing and I'm going to keep harping on it until we can get it down, is just some consistency in the running game. But Deebo Samuel, fantastic. Talanoa Hufanga, fantastic. Bosa, Ebukam, 2 sacks apiece. Lenore, let's give a big shout out to Lenore. Now, I don't care that Cooper Kupp had 14 catches for 122 yards. I don't care, because that's about 8 yards a catch. That's nothing. No touchdowns, no crazy big plays. So let's give a shout out to Diamador Lenore as well for going up against arguably the best receiver in football. But thank you very much again, you guys. It's been great. Really, really fun stream. I'll have some videos coming out for sure this week. And of course, I'll be previewing the matchup against the Carolina Panthers. But guys, I'm gonna leave it there. But there's gonna be 2 things that I'm gonna say. The butt counts